Is it working? You're live. Are we live? Are we live? Ah, God, I feel so nervous. Is anybody there? If you're there, drop me a comment, please. If you're there. Oh, 2 people. Greetings, Cowboy Vic. Hey up, Jim. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Hi, Elliot. All good. Oh, 9 people. Brilliant. Yes, this is Jim Andrews. Hi, Chip Thompson. Hope you're all doing okay, considering the circumstances. Oh, great. People are coming on. Good. So, yeah, I just thought I'd do an update, actually. It's been so long. Thank you so much for everybody coming on. What's the audio like? Can you hear me okay? And the pictures are all right. I'm on my old laptop here. So, lost a bit with the hair. Yeah, I know. I've not been to a barber's in ages, I tell you. So, anyway, we'll just get a few on. I've got some updates, folks. I know it's been too long. I am rubbish, aren't I? Just rubbish, neglecting the channel. I've just been watching CB Media, actually, and I thought, do you know what, Jimbo? You need to do a live stream. I've not done one in over a year. I'm a bit rusty, folks. I don't know how it's going to pan out this, but I'll do the best I can. And I'm just going to update everybody what have I been doing and what the future plans are, really. So, oh, good. Oh, TT's here. Titastic. Hiya, mate. I've been watching your films from Pattaya. I must admit, I've been watching 2 or 3 of them. So, Stan Campbell, good to see you. Cheers, Stan. So, yeah. So, we'll just get a few more on and then I'll just do an update and stuff. So, yeah, TT the legend. Yeah, I know. TT's been in Pattaya for a long time now, hasn't he? Yeah, enjoying the streams. And so, yeah, here we are in Plymouth. And what is it? Nearly 5 o'clock in the evening on a, what's today? Saturday. So, yeah, so what's the news? Oh, Michael J. Hi, mate from Wales. How you doing? So what's the news? Right, so what have I been doing? Well, I went to Scotland to buy this car. When I was about 20 years ago, I had an MR2. I love the MR2s, brilliant car. I had it for about 10 years, this car. And I moved to London, so I had to sell my MR2. So for about 10 years, I didn't have any sports cars, and I love my sports cars. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to be 60 soon. I thought I'm going to treat myself to an MR2. And the MR2s are just so hard to source because they're so old now. There's a lot of rubbish out there. And I ended up going all the way to Scotland, to Edinburgh, to buy the MR2. I actually flew from Bristol, and it was crazy. And I met Derek McCauley up there, and Derek's on here now. What's your name here? The Thailand Celt, that's it. The Thailand Celt is on here now. Hiya, Derek. And I had a marvellous weekend in Edinburgh. I love that place so much. And I met Derek up there. And you know what, folks? All my camera equipment's in Thailand. So I bought a GoPro. I bought this GoPro. And I just kept messing it up all the time. And then I damaged my blooming memory card. I had about 4 or 5 good films from Edinburgh. And I got back to Plymouth with the car. And yeah, I lost it all. I think I managed about 1 or 2 films, if that. But yeah, I got the car. Very pleased. I bought the MR2. And anybody that knows anything about MR2s, they do suffer from rust. They rust underneath the underbody and stuff. So I took it straight down the garage in Cornwall. I found this enthusiast down there that works on MR2s. And to be honest, it's been down about 3 or 4 months. I said to the guy, just take your time. And yeah, I've done a lot of work, actually. I've done the cam belt, water pump, putting your clutch in. We're getting it under seal and all the rust treated underneath. And a little bit of work on the sills. They go on the sills as well, the MR2. So I should hopefully, get the MR2 and get that back probably next month. And that's a nice silver one, and that's lovely. So that's been going on. And because I didn't have the MR2, I started looking more and more on like eBay and Auto Trader and places like that. And I saw another MR2, a later one, 22,000 miles on the clock, full service history, family owned, yeah, 17 years old. And I put a cheeky offer in. I think he wanted about 4,500 for it, and everything's been done on it. Top spec motor, and I got the second one. And that's in the garage now, so we'll get that at some stage. So I've ended up, it is crazy, I've ended up with 2 MR2s. I don't know why, because I'm coming back to Thailand soon, so I think I'm going to store them because it's a good investment, and I love my MR2s. So yeah, right, so who's in the chat then? Cowboy Vic, MR2 was out the same time as the X19. Oh, the Fiat X19, yeah. I like the look of the Fiat X19, but I don't trust Fiat cars. I always think they're going to rust out and stuff. I think Toyota are much reliable, aren't they? A better car, to be honest. So yeah, Thailand 69. Right, so that's what I've been doing. And today, folks, we had some news, actually. I've just made my visa. I've just made my 1-year visa. And I got that in the post today. So, yeah, I got that today. So I was really happy when that arrived. Now, anybody in UK that's trying to make the visa, it's all online now, which I might talk about that in a minute, actually, because that was quite difficult. But there's a lot of help out there. There's a lot of Facebook groups out there that I used, and absolutely brilliant. The knowledge and information you can get off Facebook. If I didn't have Facebook, I would have struggled. To done my visa online. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Here we go. Derek, I love the blue one. Looks fantastic. Yeah, the blue MR2 is absolutely amazing. That's in the garage now, and I do use that a little bit. That's beautiful. That's had the guy. Well, it was family owned. Then it did go to an enthusiast for about 4 or 5 months, and this guy, he must have spent about 3 or 4 grand on it, on the wheels, on the body skirt, did everything to the engine, lots of bits and pieces to it, the clutch and stuff. And yeah, he just wanted to get rid of it. He was buying a GT86, and that was in Colchester. So I just jumped on the train yet again, absolute madness. Jumped on the train. That was in September when you could travel. And yeah, I went up to Colchester and I drove it back down. And again, that's a lovely car. So like I said, when I go away, both of those, they're going to storage. I found somewhere to store the cars, and they just like move the car, start it up. The battery goes on like a trickle feed. So it should be all right. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, who else is here? Welsh John. Nice hair, Jimbo. Yeah, I know. My hair is terrible, isn't it? So it's just such strange times, isn't it? Is everybody all right? Are you all right out there, folks? Just everybody I talk to is just so depressed, aren't they, really? I mean, even myself, I never get depressed. I'm always optimistic and happy. But even I've had some off days because I'm on my own. Well, most of the time I'm on my own in the house. And yeah, it's just uncertain times, isn't it, really? And I just do the same things all the time. All I do is run, cycle. I used to do a bit of swimming when the swimming pools were open. And that's it. It's the same thing all the time. I just think I need to get back to Thailand. I need to get back to Thailand. But there we go. Yeah. Who else is here? Welsh John, we've got to keep pushing on. Yeah, I know. I'd like to think, actually, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, they're rolling these vaccines out really, really quickly now, aren't they? I think we're about 5 million now, aren't we? The thing is, I'm actually 60 now. I'm a bit of an old git, aren't I? I'm 60. They're doing the 70s and up now at the moment, aren't they? So, I mean, I could get my vaccine probably in February or March, maybe. But to be honest, I've decided my plans are I'm just going to get to Thailand probably about April or May time. I'm going to come now. I'm going mad here. It's just not good for me. I've done everything I wanted to do in England. I've seen all my friends. You know, it's like now I need to get back. I've got my girlfriend out there, got the car out there. my life's out there. My brother's out there. I do all my cycling out there. Do my running. Do all the races. I'm not doing any races. No races at all in England. Oh, in fact, no. I did a race about 2 months ago at Exeter race course, and it was a 10k road race, and it was a shock to the system. I tell you, I did 50 minutes for me for a 10k. That's really slow. I'll tell you what, folks, I like to think I'm still fit, but I'm not race fit by a long shot. But yeah, it was a big wake up call for me now. So yeah, I just want to get back to Thailand because you can still do some races out there. I'm chatting to my brother, still doing triathlons out there and bits and pieces. So yeah. So who else is in the chat? Drop me a comment, please. Drop me any questions you want to drop me. And I'll try and answer them the best I can. Chip Thompson. I know. So what have you all been up to, folks? Are you all going mad? Eh? Or are you still working, really? I mean, to be honest, folks, I've been back since February. Yes, I've been back since February. You all thought I was in Thailand, didn't you? Because I had so much content and I was just releasing those films nice and slowly. But yeah, I came back end of Feb. And to be honest, it's nearly a year now. I probably would have worked if I knew I was coming back to Thailand, coming back here for a year. I would have worked. I did take a lodger in. I've got a lodger now. And that's great because that pays all my bills and stuff. So I've got a lodger. But he's not here weekends, just here midweek. And that's fantastic. So I get weekends to myself. I can just do what I want, you know. So just going to catch up on the chat here, make sure we're not missing anything. Well, Sean, just get the quarantine gym and get back. Yeah, I know. I'm in the quarantine. Answer me yes or no. Would you do... Is this wobbling here? Yes, it is. Answer me a question. Would you do the quarantine? Would you do 14 days quarantine in, say, Bangkok or Pattaya to get back to Thailand? Would you? Yes or no? Don't think about the cost. Well, I suppose you can. But I mean, 14 days, that's a long time. Or maybe 15 days. I think the quarantine starts. It doesn't start on the first day, does it? When you arrive, that is day 0, isn't it? So you could be there for 15 days, really. So I've looked at the ASQ. I'm probably looking at 50 to 60,000 baht for just 2 weeks. Now, the thing is with me, I need a balcony. I need a balcony just for a bit of space. I'm not a smoker, but sometimes when I have a few beers, I might have a cheeky cigarette. So I'm going to take some fags with me. I know you can't get the booze in. Maybe someone like Johnny will send me some booze up. I don't know, some secret stash of booze or something. Send it up to my hotel for me. But I know that's a big no-no, isn't it? I've heard of people getting into right trouble over that. But I need a balcony, and I need a big room, to be honest. So I've been looking at 50 to 60,000, like a minimum. That's a lot of money, folks. But hopefully, just do it the one time and never again. But they're on about in UK now. They're on about in UK. We might be going into quarantine. So I'll tell you what, trips to Thailand are going to be expensive. And like, so for me, when I go, I'm going to go for a long time. Like, I'm going to go for a year. I'll talk about that in a minute, actually, folks, because I've got a bit of a plan. So quarantine, would you do it? Would you do the quarantine? And what do you need? What's the most important thing? The balcony, the food, a nice bed. Do you want your bath? Location-wise, there's a hotel on Soy 11, and I forget the name of it. There's a nice hotel on Soy 11 that I was looking at, and I thought that would be good because after the quarantine, because I love Soy 11 in Bangkok, you've got all the, well, if it's not in lockdown, you've got the bars down there and the discos and bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of Soy 11, really. I know that area quite well, just across the road from Soy 4 Nana Plaza. And I always feel really comfortable around there, like a Zoke and Nana. You can walk around. And so I did think I'm going to be Bangkok for definite. It's not going to be for child, I don't think. Hi, Joe Elliott. So let's see. But I think, oh, Side Trip Lifestyle. Hi, buddy. Right, everybody, check out. If I've got any moderators on here, somebody please put a link in for Side Trip Life. He's got a very good channel, actually. Makes some very informative videos. So I'm hoping, if Titastic's still there, in fact, if you're still there, Titastic, put your channel link in as well, because you helped me so much. But yeah, that's a great channel. That's exploding, that channel, and I can see why. It's just so good, informative. Oh, Alex is here, 10 years. Hi, Alex, how you doing? So yeah, let us know what you think about ASQ. Would you do it? Can you tolerate it, really? So my plans are, I think I'm going to come back about April or May time, because, well, my visa, this 1 year visa that I've just made, is going to run out in January. So I want to be there. I want to be in Thailand for Christmas. Definitely. We all love Christmas in Thailand. And then I can renew my visa and get another year put onto it without leaving the country. Just stay in the country, show my money, show the bank statements, and so I'll get a second year. So that's the plan. So I don't want to come too early. So I'm looking about April or May. And then I'll tell you what, folks, I've got lots of, thanks, Titastic. Thanks very much, buddy. There you go. So that channel link's just go in there, just gone in there. And yeah, folks, check him out. Check him out. Side Trip Life, very good channel, very good channel. I like that. Done very well done, mate. I don't know how many subscribers. How many subscribers have you got now, buddy? It's quite a few, isn't it? But you're banging out good content, and good luck to you. Michael J, it's going to be 2022 before things get better. Yeah, I think it is. I think for the normal tourist, yeah, I think it's going to be the, you know, it could be 2022, to be honest. As I said, oh, Martin Hewitt's here. Hi, Jimbo. Love the new hair. Yeah. Martin, all the best to you and your good lady. Yeah, this lockdown's been a killer, mate. I just haven't been able to get to the hairdressers and sort the hair out, mate. It's feral, isn't it? It's absolutely feral. It's gone crazy. But there you go. So yeah, making the visa, making that blooming visa, I tell you, online, it just took forever. And I'll probably talk about that in a minute, actually. Just see how else is on here. I also use the vaccinations as well. Yeah. But, and obviously it's the cost of quarantine. It's the cost of getting back to Thailand now, isn't it, really? It's going to screw a lot of people up, to be honest, I think. And like I said, when I go now, I'll be going for a year, because there's just no point in just coming. In the old days, come for like 4 months, 5 months, and then come back to England. There's no point doing that now. It's the cost of getting over there, really. Yeah, Chip Thompson, quarantine will still be going until Thailand starts vaccination plan. My girlfriend think, and she's right all along. Yeah, I think so. I think so. But they're on about doing 2-week quarantine in UK now, aren't they? There's rumours about that. So that might happen. That could well happen, couldn't it, really? So, well, John, will you get the vaccine first, Jim? Yeah, I will. But to be honest, John, I've had enough now. I've been here like nearly a year, and I've done everything I needed to do. And to be honest, I want to get back. I want to get back. My girlfriend's there, the car, the cats, my brother. I've got a great lifestyle in Thailand. You know that. I do all these races all the time, swimming, bit of traveling, go down to Koh Samui, bit in Bangkok. I've not had a holiday in 1 year. I did go to Edinburgh, yes, and I did go to Colchester. But I mean, does that count as a holiday? Not really, does it really? So no, I'm just so excited. I just want to go now, but I don't want to go too early. So if I get offered the vaccine, then yeah, I'll probably take it. I will take it. If not, to be honest, I'm not overly bothered. Once I get over to Thailand, and I know Thailand's pretty safe, I'll do it out there. I'll do the vaccine out there. In fact, I read somewhere, I don't know how true this is, the old quarantine, they're all about doing these 2-week golfing holidays, aren't they? Where you can play golf for 2 weeks. Can you imagine that? How insane is that? And they're about the vaccine holidays, where you go over there, you know, and the cost includes like the hotel and the vaccine. But Big money, folks. Big money. Right, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Walsh John. Bum, 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 bum. Get it over 70s. Nobody. I'm 60. I am just 60. I was 60. I was 62 weeks ago. And I tell you what, folks, I was a little bit depressed. I was like, oh, shit, I'm bloody old now. But do I look okay for 60? I've still got my hair, haven't I? I'm still running marathons and half marathons. I don't feel 60. I don't. It's just a number. It's just a number, really. Fantastic. 2 more ladies have joined the team. Fantastic. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks for that, TT. Mike Brewer, Mike Baker here as well. Yeah. On a half to retirement, looking to come in back for 6 months. Oh, no. Yeah. I know. I know. I know. It's testing times, mate. Testing times, Mike. But yeah, so that's it. I did write some notes down. But yeah, to do my visa, it's a lot of work. I had to get a police check. That's about £50. And just to say you've not been a naughty boy. So that took a couple of weeks to make. What else have you got? You've got to get your doctor's letter to say you've got no kind of contagious diseases and stuff. And then you have to make, on my retirement visa, I had to make 2 lots of insurance. Yes, 2 lots of insurance. And I did write it down here somewhere, actually. Let's have a little look. So, so this is for the retirement visa. And here are we. Where are we? Yeah, so to make my retirement visa, I had to buy, well, it was cheap insurance, 6,000 baht. It's about £150. And that was with LMG. And basically, when you make that visa, the OA visa, you need to make this insurance at the same time. And it's just giving you, I wouldn't say it's big cover. It's just like outpatient medical cover, like 40,000 a year. And then inpatient benefit cover, that's 400,000 a year. So I had to kind of make that there. There you go. So I made that. And then, so that makes me my visa. So that's not too bad. Then you do it all online, send it away. It's all recorded delivery. And it took about 5 days to come back. So like I said, that came back today. So I've got that sorted. And then I also, what else do we have to do? It's just paperwork. So the next stage is I have to do a certificate of entry. I have to get like a permission to come back to Thailand. And again, that's all online. And then for that, I needed like COVID cover. And because I'm coming for a year, that was 25,000 baht. That's with AXA. And that covers me for, let's have a look here. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Medical expense due to accident and sickness covering COVID, 3.5 million baht cover. So I got that there. That's there. So altogether, I spent, it was 31,000 baht for the 2 types of insurance just to get back to Thailand. So how much money is that? 31,000 baht. It's about £800. But the thing is, folks, I mean, it's got to be done. And also, if I get ill out there, I've got really good COVID cover, because last time, I think I spent one night in Bangkok hospital once. It was like 40,000 baht. 40,000 baht. So expenses can really build up quickly out there. So I've got my cover there. So once I've made my certificate of entry, then we're ready to, then we're ready to go. But what have we got here? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. So it's a lot of work. And I'd say you need to be average, at least average on the computer. It's pretty techy, to be honest. It's not a very good system, to be honest. But anyway, I'm just looking at this, actually. And then when I fly and when I check in with the air company, I need to produce, I don't know if you can see all that there. That's everything that I need to produce there, look. And if I'm missing anything, they won't let me on the flight. There you go. Oh, who's here? Thai Billy Boy, Viking Pepper. So, I mean, I've heard of people missing flights missing flights because they haven't got the correct documentation. And the thing is, so like for the next part, to get my certificate of entry for my permission to come back into Thailand, I've got to book my hotel and I've got to pay for a flight. So again, it's going to be £2,000 or £3,000, that, isn't it? It's a lot of money. I think the key is to find a hotel that you just pay a deposit, like 5,000 baht deposit, and then when you arrive, you pay the remainder. That's what I'm looking at. Now, my flight, I think I'm looking at either Emirates or it's Etihad. I think I'm looking at one of those two. I don't want to do Thai Airways. I do not want to go direct because the Thai Airways flights, they're going to be full. And well, I don't know if this is true or not, but they're saying that a lot of the Thais going back are not tested for COVID. So you could be on a really full, busy plane and they've not been tested. So for me to fly with Thai Airways directly, that's asking for trouble. Because if I get to Thailand and I've got COVID, then I'm knackered. I'll be at that hospital for 3 or 4 weeks. I don't want that, folks. So we're going to split the journey. I never split the journey, but I think, as I said, Etihad or even Emirates. I think they're the main two. Is it Qatar as well? There's about three decent ones. And I've heard those planes are just so quiet. So I'll be doing that. So I'll be booking about May time, I think. So yeah, I just feel like today the passport's arrived. I've got the visa. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I thought, share the love. Just let everyone know what's going on. And, you know, so things are looking up, aren't they, really? I've just got to get... So when I do my quarantine, folks, you'll be sick of me because I'll be live streaming. I'll be live streaming all the time. I'll be so bored. And maybe I can get some guests on. Maybe we'll do that. We'll get some people onto the live stream. Maybe we'll get some of the vloggers or we'll get some guests. And yeah, because I'll have nothing to do for 2 weeks, will I? I'm going to, well, my plan is, I've told my girlfriend this, my plan is, because my big computer's at the house in Thailand, I've said to my girlfriend, I'll be getting the big computer in a taxi. I've got my ladyboy taxi, Amy. She's going to pick my computer up and bring it up to Bangkok for me. So when I'm in my room, I want to be comfortable. I want to be, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it should be good. We're just live streaming and bits and pieces. So there you go. How's the chat going? Are we missing people in the chat? Bom, bom, bom. Who's in the chat? Is your brother still out in Thailand? Sharon. Yes, my brother, my lovely brother is still out in Thailand with his beautiful girlfriend and he's living the life. He said to me today, he said, Jimbo, you need to get back. You need to get back to Thailand. You need to do it. And I'm like, well, yeah, I do. I said, I've got just a few little things I need to finish up in here. I want to get my car back from the garage. The car's still down the garage, so I want to get that back. But like I said, I don't want to come too early because I'm going to be out there for at least a year. So yeah, my brother's still out there. Here we go. Stephen Brown, great to see you. More videos from Thailand when you get there. Mate, don't worry, I'll be smashing it. I've been doing a little bit of research. I found some other YouTubers that I'm going to definitely work with, some good big YouTubers. So that'll be brilliant for the channel, my exposure. And I've also been watching some other YouTubers of places to visit. I want to try and go to some really good locations. That's going to be the plan. So yeah, I want to do as much travel as I can. And I want to really push the channel as well. And I hope that doesn't sound too badly, but I want to really, we're 7,000 subscribers now. And yeah, we're treading water now because I can't get any content out. But don't worry, folks, the channel will be back where we'll be smashing it. And I'm going to be working with some really big YouTubers and we'll be 10,000. We'll be 10,000. I even thought about doing some sort of charity challenge where I say, right, can we go from 7,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers, which is insane, in like 1 month? Can we do it purely by working with other YouTubers? Because they can give you so much exposure. And we all know there's some big channels out in Thailand now. And I know a couple of them are my mates and stuff. And I'm sure they would promote the channel. And then maybe if I hit my target, then we can kind of donate something to the orphanage, the local orphanage near Hua Hin. All those lovely kids down there. Maybe we can do a big donation for them. I would donate to them anyway, but wouldn't it be great to do some sort of challenge and stuff? Yeah, maybe working with 4 to 5 YouTubers, or maybe do it over a weekend. Just do a massive live stream over the weekend and get promotion and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. It's food for thought, isn't it? So yeah, here we go. Side trip life. Jim, get you, big fat bestie, Ed Sweeney on a live. That would be great. Yeah, I must admit, I've been watching Ed Sweeney. I always miss Ed Sweeney. You all know Ed Sweeney, and does some really good stuff over there. And I've just been watching his last couple of live streams, and he's just so good, isn't he? He's just kind of so laid back. And even the people that come on, I was laughing some of the stuff they were coming out with. So yeah, Ed Sweeney's a legend. Yeah, I'm sure he would promote my channel. I'm sure he would. And Big Fat Bestie. Yeah, no, Big Fat Bestie. In fact, I've met Big Fat Bestie a couple of times, to be honest. In fact, was it last time I came back from Thailand, we were on the same plane together. Can you believe that? Me and Big Fat Bestie, and we'd realised it was going to happen. So we did meet. We met in the departures lounge, and I caught up with Big Fat Bestie. And yeah, big respect. I love Big Fat Bestie. Great channel, great content. Yeah, he's done really well. And I know he's frustrated, like myself, because you can't get the content out there. You can't keep live streaming all the time, can you? Or can you? I don't know. I suppose if you've got some news, I don't know. I'll keep watching Ed Sweeney. Maybe I can get some tips off him, eh? So there you go. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Jim. Oh, Leo 911 and Jeff Carter. Yeah, I know Jeff Carter. Where is he? He's in Tenerife at the moment, isn't he? I know he's getting some pretty big views, isn't he? Oh, Jeff. Ed Mona, yeah. So we'll see, folks. We'll see. So we'll see. So what has everybody been doing? Drop me a comment if you like. What have you all been doing to fill the time? You know, lockdown yet again, lockdown number 3. It's crazy, isn't it? But this afternoon, I went out for a walk. The roads are so busy. I can't believe how busy the roads are. I ended up going out for 3 hours today walking, not purposely, because I bumped into 3 of my neighbours. Around here, it's like an elderly population around my area, and bumped into 3 neighbours that actually live in this road. It was crazy. So I had like 20 minutes chatting to them. I've not seen them for ages. I'm like, oh, how are you doing? What are you keeping well? What have you been doing? Have you got any gossip for me? And yeah, it was really nice. I couldn't believe it. So I got back at 3 hours. I walked 6 miles. So, but yeah, it's not exciting, is it really? And then tomorrow, I think tomorrow we'll do something tomorrow. I might we'll do something tomorrow. I can't run every day. I've been doing a lot of running, folks. And it's quite funny actually, because before I was running a lot, but I was eating loads of food. I was getting so bored. I was eating like crisps, chocolate, beer. I was just forever eating and just being just being lazy on the sofa, watching Netflix. And yeah, I put on about half a stone, got really fat, and I thought, right. Oh, well, I did that race. I did the Exit 10K race, 50 minutes, and I was like really fat. And I thought, Jim, you've got to nip this in the bud. You're drinking too much, you're eating crisps, you're eating crappy food. And yeah, it's about 3 weeks ago. So I've stopped all that now. And yeah, I lost half a stone again. And when I'm running, I can feel that now. I'm much lighter. I feel happier, got more energy. It's better running and stuff. But yeah, it's just depressing times, isn't it? You know, just watching Netflix and stuff. How boring, how sad. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So what have you all been doing, mate? Going crazy. Stan Campbell going crazy. Like everyone's. I know, mate. I know. Everyone's going crazy, mate. Really. But I've noticed this lockdown. Does it feel like a lockdown, folks? Does it? To me, it doesn't feel like a lockdown. Apart from some of the shops are shut. Because everybody's out, aren't they? And I'm not seeing the police. I'm not seeing police stopping anybody. I know they do a great job, the police, but you know, they're busy. But yeah, I'm not seeing anybody getting stopped. So I think people take advantage of it, don't they? Really. So there you go. What's that? Do you by any chance know the average price of a golf round in Hua Hin? Or does anybody else? Dan B, sorry mate, I'm not a golfer. I do run around Palm Hills Golf Course, and that is a great golf course, Palm Hills Golf Course. I think the golf prices can vary quite a lot. If you go to the cheap golf courses, like if you were to come to Hua Hin, the Royal Golf Course is the cheapest one there, and I don't know what that is, but everyone tells me that's the cheapest. I know Palm Hills is pretty expensive. You're gonna have to research it, mate. You're gonna have to research. Sorry, I can't answer that. Here we go. Really nice, bomb. But you want me to send you some Hooter Girl footage? Fantastic. Yes, please. Yes, mate. If you want to send me any footage of those lovely Hooter girls, feel free, mate. Feel free. I might have to put the old light on it. It's getting a bit dark, isn't it? I can work out how it goes. Probably can't. No. I don't know how this bloody works, actually. Is that better? No. Ugh. I'm actually in my conservatory at the moment because well, it was a nice view out here before, and the sun has just gone down there. Yeah, the sun's gone down there. You can't see now. Put that down. That was a bad idea. So where are we? Yeah. So you're all missing Thailand then, I guess, are you? You're all missing Thailand. And what do you miss most about Thailand? Let me know. I'm just going to turn this fan off. Oh, no. There we go. What do you miss about Thailand? I must admit, I missed lots of things about Thailand, to be honest. I miss the weather. Just great for cycling. I cycle in Plymouth, and it's so dangerous, I tell you. So I miss the running, all the races, the food, the beautiful girls out there, the swimming in the sea, the travel, the people. Just miss so many things, really. But I think, if anything, it's made me appreciate Thailand a lot more at the end of the day. What's this? Despite or nothing compares to Thailand like that. Yeah, very true, Side Trip Life. Very, very true. Well, we'll all be back at Thailand at some stage, and we're going to appreciate it a lot more. I'll tell you one thing. I bet you people will travel a lot more and make use of the time. They won't waste the time and stuff. Yeah, that's it, really. What's that? Sometimes sticky rice. Sometimes, oh yeah, sticky rice. Leo, oh my God. Do I miss Leo beer? Yeah, I do, actually. I do. I think you can get it in UK some places, but yeah, I miss Leo. Yeah, for me, I miss like Soy 80, Binter. I just miss going out with the lads for a few beers, meeting up with the lads, a few beers, a bit of food, chatting to the Dolly Birds, and just having a good laugh. I just miss that because I've been here a year. I've not been to a pub. I had no enthusiasm to go into a pub in Plymouth. We've got some great pubs down here, but I just couldn't be bothered. Just couldn't be bothered because, you know, what's the point, really? But yeah. What's that, Jim? You can't afford Thai travel visa. Why not pat there? What's that? I'm just trying to read a few of these comments. Here we go. Jim, you can afford Thai travel visa. Why not back there? Yeah. Sorry, Leo, I don't understand your question, mate. Sorry. Jim, you can afford Thai travel visa. Why not back there? What about? Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going to go back probably about April or May, mate. So I've just got a few things I need to tidy up, really. Like the house. I need to decide what I'm doing with the house. Am I going to rent it? Going to have lodgers in it? Just need to sort the house out. Get my other MR2 back. Yeah, get the cars back. Get them into storage. And yeah, then I'm ready to come. And then I can just forget about everything in England, not have to worry about anything. The house is good, the cars are good, and yeah, and just go for a year, really. So hi, Mickey P, how you doing, mate? How you doing, Dave Roberts? Mr. 6 o'clock walks, watching the sunrise and the happy care for Thai people. Yeah, I must admit, Dave, for me, I love early mornings. Anybody that knows me knows that I like to get up quite early. I do all my cycle rides really early. Like we go from Hua Hin down to Dolphin Bay on the bikes. We're there like 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. And if anyone knows my brother is crazy because he's up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, and he's out on his bike every day. So he's worse than me, my brother. But yeah, we love the mornings. It's the best part of the day. And then you get to 9 o'clock and then it's too hot, isn't it? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And you just need to get out the sun, don't you, really? So, guys, what's the light? Can you still see me? What's the light like? Is it okay? Can you still see me? Or do I need to move into my lounge and put all the lights on? So, is the light okay, guys? Let us know. Oh, Colin Gage is here. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Stan Campbell. What's that? Have the flight costs a ton. Stan Campbell, have the flight costs gone up? I don't think so, Stan. No, I don't think they have gone up. No, I still think they're like £500-600. I might be wrong with that though, but every time I've checked, like Emirates and Etihad, they're about £500, which for me that's a bargain. Return trip, I'll pay that. So no, I don't think that the flights haven't gone up. You've just got that cost of the quarantine, the ASQ in Thailand, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 baht. It's crazy money. We don't want to be paying it. And to be honest, that's the main reason I think that tourism is not open. Tourism is not open really, but that's the main obstacle why people don't want to go back to Thailand. They don't want to do the ASQ. They don't want to do the quarantine. But I understand, like Thailand needs to protect itself, and maybe we'll be doing the same here. Like people coming into England, you've got to quarantine in the hotel. It's saving lives at the end of the day. It makes sense. But until that goes, that will put a lot of people, going back. It put me off for a long time. For a long time, I thought I'm not going to do ASQ. 2 or 3 of my mates did it, and they went mad. They said, Jim, you will go mad, especially you, because I'm so hyper. And I just put it off. And then in the end, I thought, no, I've got to get back. I've got things to do there. I've got things to sort out in Thailand. So now I'm going to bite the bullet, and all I'm going to do is research for the best hotel I can get, the best. And it's going to hurt financially. It's going to hurt. There's a nice hotel on the riverside, Anatara in Bangkok on the riverside. That looks lovely, and I did fancy that, to be honest. But you've got to pay something like 60,000 baht in advance. There's no deposit in advance. So can you imagine? The chances are you could lose that money. I don't want to lose 60,000 baht because the flight's cancelled or I'm positive from a COVID. You just don't know what's going to happen. I'll pay a deposit, 5,000, no more. So it just kind of limit me a little bit to hotels in central Bangkok, really. As I said, around story 11, maybe. So that's not too bad. As long as I've got a balcony, I should be fine. So, but yeah. There we go. I'm always up early when I'm in Thailand, always before 11 o'clock. Derek, the Thailand Celt. Oh, my mate's on here, Derek, the Thailand Celt. When I made that film on Scotland, going to buy the car, that is the Thailand Celt. That is Derek Macaulay, and he's an absolute legend. He's one of the funniest guys I know, and one of the nicest guys I know. He's a true gent. And so I met Derek. He's on the chat now. So when he comes to Thailand and who are here, we always get together, like him and Johnny and a few of the others, and we always have a really good night out because we're all kind of big characters our own little way, all different personalities and stuff. And when we all come together, it's quite entertaining. We do get in some scrapes, I must admit. We do. It's quite funny, actually. It's quite funny. So it'd make a good film, that, actually, I must admit. Guys, is the picture all right? I'm a bit worried about this picture. Or can you see me okay? So here we go. You go in quarantine, Jim, and which hotel? Yeah, Leo, I don't know what hotel yet, mate. I'm just doing research, mate. Research is key. On Facebook, lots of different groups out there. Just search ASQ on Facebook. There's about 3 or 4 really good groups out there. And what else is out there? I think there's some other Facebook groups like is it Stranded Expats Thailand or something. That's another big Facebook group that I go on. Get some really good info on Facebook actually. There we go. COVID tests in Thailand seem pretty expensive. Also, prior to any flight departure from that. Yeah, I know. And I tell you what, I've been watching some of the COVID tests they've been doing in these hotels, and they seem quite brutal, don't they? It's almost like they go too far, sticking things like up your nose and down your throat. But apparently, the one up in the nose is really intrusive, not very nice at all. It's almost like they go overboard. So yeah, I'll have to have 2 of those when I go into ASQ. 2 of those. I think it's day 4 or 5, and then again at the end, isn't it? Is it day 12 or something? And then we're good to go. Then down to Hua Hin straight away. My ladyboy taxi, Amy, will be picking me up, and yeah, I just can't wait. And then I'll be ringing the lads up. I'll be like, right, come on, Soy 80. I'm buying the beers, and we'll get down to Soy 80. And yeah, I can't wait. I'll be like a little kid, won't I? Eh? I will be. All that beer, all the crazy girls and stuff. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So 49 watching. So thank you very much for everybody watching. And 23 thumbs up. Thanks very much, folks. Much appreciated. I take it the picture's still okay, yeah? But yeah, thanks for the support. I was actually watching CB Media this afternoon, and I thought, Jim, you need to live stream. I've not live streamed for ages, and just tell everyone the news. We've got the visa back. I'm ready to come, and so yeah, I just thought I'd do a live stream and stuff. So here we go. Cheap code test here. Yeah, I know. Handed greetings. I'm staying at the okay. Hansy's at the Anatara. Okay, looking at staying there. Okay, end of March. I will let you know how it is. Well, all the reports I've had from the Anatara, Riverside, Bangkok. I've messaged a few people that have stayed there, and they've all said how nice that hotel is. Yeah, 60,000 baht. So yeah, I would pay that. I'm just not happy paying that in one chunk. And if things go wrong, or if I lost that money, I'd be gutted. I'd be really angry if I lost that money. But that initially was my first choice at Anatara. But I'm looking at other options. But yeah, let us know how you get on, mate. Side Trip Life. Do you still have the hire housekeeper, Jim? Yes, I do. I kept her on. And my girlfriend pays her the money every 2 or 3 months. Yeah, I've kept on my housekeeper. I think you might know I did a crazy live stream with her, didn't I? And she was on the beer, she was getting drunk. And yeah, she's a big character. And I thought, I've got to keep the cleaner on. I've got to, even though I'm not there at the house. And it's like, what do I pay? I think I pay her like 1,200 baht a month. It's nothing. So I've just kept paying that on. And it's just good to have someone like that, around the house. And I'll tell you what, folks, when I had my car crash, and I rang my cleaner up, and she came straight away. She was good for the translation, and I remember things like that. She came straight away and helped us out. And when I had that crash, I was like on my own in the middle of nowhere, and it wasn't very nice, to be honest. And it was a bit like, it's a miracle I got a camera actually, because deep down I was like, I don't believe this. I was just so angry, but yeah, the cleaner came down, and it just ran so smoothly. I couldn't believe, because you hear nightmares of people having crashes in Thailand, and the foreigner just gets left on the side of the road with no car, and they all leave him. And I thought this could go a bit pear-shaped, but yeah, she was great there. So yeah, I've still got the cleaner, and I'm sure that I will get her on a live stream. Yeah, because she's one big character, isn't she? She really is. So there you go. Ross. Yeah, she did. She was very, very good, that woman. Welsh John, good on you, Jim. Good. How you doing? Ah, Zach Zooks, Martin Hewitt, Jimbo, thumbs up. Here in Southampton. Oh, mate, are you in Southampton? Are you? That's interesting to know. My last lodger was from Southampton, actually. And I reckon you're a Southampton supporter, aren't you, Martin? Eh? Are you? So there you go. So who's going to win the league this year, folks? Who's going to win? Is it going to be Man United? They're at the top now, aren't they? I thought Liverpool were going to get it, you know. But yeah, it's Man United, isn't it? But I'll tell you one thing with United. Well, I'm not a United fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. But United have been playing some good football, I think. Well, around Christmas time, they were playing good football. And I fancied them. I said to my lodger, watch out for United. I think they're going to come up and get back. And so maybe it's going to be Man United's year. As long as it's not Man City. I get bored Man City winning it all the time and stuff. So, oh, yeah, Martin, Southampton fan, are you? Okay, buddy. Wayne York here from Sydney. Oh, greetings from Australia, Wayne. What time is it in Australia, buddy? What time is it in Australia? Lovely country, lovely country. The Thailand Kate, your dash cam was the biggest and best. Yeah, I say this to everybody: if you're gonna drive in Thailand, get a dash cam. I have dash cam front and back now. Front and back, just cover myself because. Like with my car crash, the guy lied, didn't he? The guy, how could he lie? He lied. He said that I drove into him. It's like, what the, you know? It's unbelievable, isn't it? So, oh, my two bats on. Hello, my two bat. Oh, brilliant. My two bat. Greetings, buddy. 4:30 a.m. My bat, this is crazy. Why are you awake at 4:30, mate? It's crazy. Oh, God. Side Trip Live, if you're still on, can you put a link in for my two bat? We all love my two bat, don't we? One of the funniest YouTubers out there. Made some really great films, didn't they? Always used to make me really laugh, my two bat. So thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. And I always remember that time I met you in Hua Hin. Do you remember that? You were sneaking up behind me, weren't you? Hey, patting me on the old shoulder. Jim Andrews. You gave me the fright of my life, my two bat, didn't you? But there you go. Leo, Frank need get back winning way, Jim. Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling the love for Chelsea at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with Chelsea at the moment. I haven't enjoyed watching Chelsea the last few games, to be honest. I don't know what's happened with Chelsea. I don't know. I think we'll come back. As long as we finish in the top 4 or 5, then maybe that's not too bad. So there you go. My two bat, Joe. Yeah, they love my two bat. They really do love my two bat. I think I might have to relocate into my lounge, actually. I don't know what this is going to be like. Yeah. Or is the picture all right? Yes or no? Is the picture still okay? Drop me a comment, please, folks, so I know. Been running now. How long is it for live stream? 53 minutes. I don't want this to drag on too long and get boring and stuff. But yeah, let us know about the pictures. Okay, all right, buddy, no worries. Okay. So yeah, that's it really. So I don't know really. When I get my other car back, yeah, press 1 for okay. Yeah, when I get my other car back, I'll probably make 1 or 2 films on the cars I've bought, the 2 MR2s. I mean, like I said, the channel, and I do understand it. People want to see Thailand stuff. They don't really want to see UK stuff. So we'll see. I've just finished a film at the moment. It's kind of, it's an old film, but I've managed to kind of spruce it up a little bit and jazz it up a little bit. And I've managed to kind of pinch film from here, there, and everywhere. So I've got a film ready to go, and it's a nice little film actually. It's just a day out in Chatham. So I'll probably post that. Maybe next weekend I'll post that. I don't want to. It would just give some people, some content for people to watch, to be honest. So Mickey P gone a bit dark. Here we go. Jim, fancy a change of scenery, buddy. Okay. Your picture's dark. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to relocate then. We'll relocate. Right. Is there anything you want me to talk about? Anything you want me to talk about? I've still got all the cats in Thailand. I think we've got about 3 or 4 cats now. So the girlfriend's been feeding all the cats and stuff. So Yeah, that's it really. I just want to think really in Thailand, but I mean, a lot of people are just stuck. A lot of people are just stuck in UK at the moment, aren't they? Really can't get back. So yeah, this is my lounge. I've just I decorated this. It's quite a big lounge actually. Um, so yeah, painted it all. Painted the whole house. In fact, took me about a month because it's quite a big house. So, but I just thought if I rent it out, I need let's grab this. I need it needs to be presentable, doesn't it? Really. So I think that'll be the plan. Just rent the house out, and well, the money will be handy really for Thailand. Just means I can travel, and I want to go back to Vietnam. I love Vietnam. Anybody that is not so, I'm just I'm just setting this up. If you've not been to Vietnam, folks, you really need to go because such a nice country, the people and stuff, and very very cheap, cheaper than Thailand. I went to well, as you know, I went to I went to Da Nang. Da Nang was lovely. I really liked Da Nang. I'd go back to Da Nang again actually. Hanoi is a bit of a madness. I did like Hanoi for a short period. So I'm just going to grab a coat or something. This house is freezing. So yeah, Hanoi is good for a few days. Lots to see there. And if you're going to go to Vietnam, I'd actually go for 2 or 3 weeks. Don't go for like a week. And get a plan as well. Get a plan. And places like Sapa. I didn't go to Sapa. I want to go back again. And I want to get back down to Sapa actually. So yeah, and Sri Lanka. Is it Sri Lanka? I want to go to Sri Lanka because I've been watching some YouTubers out there like Dale Phillip. Check out Dale Phillip on YouTube. He's a young Scottish lad. And I tell you what, he's brilliant. Very good YouTuber. And yeah, Sri Lanka looks lovely. And so much to film there. Lots of history and stuff. And I'm like an old man here, actually. I'll be back in. I'm just going to get something. I'm really quite cold. Oh, just put this on for a little while because it's actually quite cold. My heating's not on at the moment, so I'm going to stick that on shortly. So yeah, my plan is I want to get back. I want to travel around Thailand quite a bit, and then yeah, get to Sri Lanka, go back to Vietnam. That's why there's so many places I want to go to. So I need to be there for at least a year, I reckon. And then I think that'll be great for the channel as well, won't it? Really. And then yeah, before we know it, it'll be 10,000, 15,000 subscribers. You never know. It might happen, folks. It might happen one day. So yeah, so there you go. So who you're watching on YouTube then? Drop me some comments. Who you're watching on YouTube? Hey, so who am I watching? In fact, I can just turn the TV around. I don't know if you can see that there. There you go. See, there you go. No surprises. CB Media. So who have I been watching on YouTube? Not that many really. I watch, yeah, a bit of CB Media, Ed Sweeney, Eyes of Owen, Big Fat Bestie, Stop Now, Johnny, There's Something Happening, Esquire in Asia. Oh, and congratulations, LJ. 100,000 subscribers now. Esquire in Asia, 100,000 subscribers. That is insane, isn't it? 100,000. Unbelievable, isn't it, really? They're all doing well out there now, aren't they? So the ones that have stayed in Thailand, their channels are just exploding. But at the end of the day, if you're doing good content, you're going to get bigger, aren't you, really? So, you know, it is what it is. That's about it, really. Eyes of Owen, Johnny, Sweeney. Yeah, it's the same old people, isn't it, really? To me, there seems to be a lot more YouTubers out there now in Thailand. Is it me? I don't know what it is. I know some people are stuck back in UK. But yeah, it seems to be a lot more YouTubers to what it used to be like. But yeah, I've been watching this bloke, the Scottish vlogger, Dale Phillip, and another really funny guy, Simon Wilson. Simon Wilson, check him out on YouTube. He's a big YouTuber. He was filming with Harold Boulder and Bold and Bankrupt. Bold and Bankrupt, I'll get that right. And they were filming in Mexico, and that is a great series. So yeah, check that out on YouTube. You'll really enjoy that, because you've got 3 big YouTubers there. They're all big characters, and I tell you what, that was a good series. A really good series. So like, you know, Harold, how many subscribers has Harold Boulder got? Like 1 million, or he's close to, got about 1 million. And then Bold and Bankrupt is like 2 or 3 million. And then you had Simon Wilson. He was about 600,000 subscribers. So he was like the baby. But now he's like 800,000 subscribers. So it just goes to show, like, so they were really promoting him, you know, big star. And that's how your channel can take off. So like, say for me, 7,000 subscribers, I'm happy with that. That's great. I love it. You know, I'd love 1,000 subscribers for me. But you just work with these YouTubers, you know, they promote you, and then bang, overnight, your channel could explode, couldn't it? Really, it's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, there you go. Food for thought. So that's my plan when I get to Thailand, work with some big YouTubers, and yeah, that's going to be the plan. So hopefully we'll see. Just have a look at these. Oh, Farang Travels. Hi, Welsh John, the Welsh lad. You done, Kev? I'm in Bristol. You're not far from me. No, you're not, mate. You're not. No, you're not. No, I was at Bristol. I was at Bristol in August, mate. I flew from Bristol to Edinburgh to go and buy the car. So yeah, I was quite impressed with Bristol. I came up on the coach. Yeah, the coach. It was so cheap, so cheap. But yeah. What's that? Hey, I'm just reading these comments, Jim. But some of them use the girlfriends as clickbait, and that's why they have loads of subscribers. Mickey P, yeah. Some of the YouTubers use the girlfriends as clickbait, and that's why they have lots of subscribers. Well, yeah. I mean, let's face it, guys. Let's face it, guys. Do you want to see me on YouTube, or do you want to see a nice fit bird? What do you want to see? And any man wants to see a nice fit bird, don't he? Unless the guy's really funny or entertaining. No, I get it. Like, my girlfriend now is really shy, and you know, I don't think. I mean, I will get her on YouTube, but I know she's really shy. She won't say much, and you know, she's a nice-looking girl. So if she doesn't want to be on the channel, I wouldn't force it. It is what it is, isn't it? Really. So you know. There you go, Titastic. Yeah, okay. Oh, mighty about, yeah, get that on there. Good. Simon Last, Ben using Chronos is a bit of a car crash. Okay. Yeah, I know. Anyway, thanks for everyone watching. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I much appreciate it. As I said, I didn't plan this live stream. I was in such a good mood when my visa came back from London today, my passport with the 1-year visa in there. I just thought I'd do a live stream and update everybody, because it's just, you know, I haven't done a live stream for ages, and it's just, I mean, sometimes it's hard to motivate yourself because we're just, everybody's a little bit down maybe. But I thought, no, Jim Andrews, get yourself together and do a live stream and just say hello to everyone. We're still alive. We're in Plymouth, and you know, we're going to get back to Thailand. It will happen, and the channel will be even better, more entertaining. And there you go, Jim. What are UK airports like at the moment? Want to visit Edinburgh next month. Want to visit Edinburgh next month. Want to visit. Well, from what I can gather, UK airports are dead. From what I can gather, they're dead. They are dead. Want to visit Edinburgh next month. I mean, you can't go from England into Scotland now, I don't think. Not on lockdown. You can't do it. You can't go to Wales. It's just on lockdown, really. But yeah, if you get a chance to go to Edinburgh, go. Edinburgh's such a great city. I love Edinburgh. The people, just so much history. Yeah, Edinburgh's a great place. So So when you going back to Thailand, Jim? Simon Lass, when are you going back to Thailand? I think it's going to be May. I think I'm going to say May I'm going back. That'll give me enough time to kind of rent the house out, get the cars back, get them into storage, and get a plan. So I think it'll be about May time. But like I said, I'll be there for a year. I'll be coming for a year, which for me, yeah, it's a long time. So we can do lots of travel, and yeah, it should be good. I'm really looking forward to it. I've missed all my mates, I must admit. I've missed like just going out for the bike rides, going to the beach, swimming in the sea, and yeah, I've really missed it. It's not good. I'll never be like this again. I know we've had to do this, and it makes sense, but it's just you know, it is what it is, and hopefully things are getting better now, eh? Let's think so. Here we go. I would never go to Scotland with that loon surgeon in charge. All right, okay, Chaka Chang. Right, okay. What Thai dishes are you missing the most? Yeah. Oh, Thai dishes. Oh, I'm just like, I don't eat that much food really. Just like pad Thai and stuff. I'm not cow pat guy. I'm not really. I'm a bit boring when it comes to Thai food, to be honest. I should be more adventurous, really. I like the European food, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not too hot on my Thai foods. I should be. I've been going out there for like 16 years now, 15, 16 years. So it's been quite a long time. I don't know. What's the best Thai dish you can get? Drop me a comment, folks. I'd like to know. What's the best dish, really? There's so many, isn't there, really? So there you go. Unfortunately, you got caught on the wrong side, Jim, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you what, I nearly didn't come back to England, actually, because I left in February and things were just starting to hot up, weren't they? I came back in February, and to be honest, folks, I had to come back. I had a few things to sort out with the house and stuff. I had to come back in February. I had no choice. So I kind of came back. I thought I'd only be back for 2 months and then back to Thailand. And then, of course, we went into bloody lockdown, didn't we? And I got stuck here. And then maybe I got a bit down in the dumps and thought, right, okay, I'm here. I don't want to do the quarantine. And I just kind of resigned. Oh, and I looked at making the visa, and it looked virtually impossible to make the visa. And then the more I looked into it, and I found this Facebook group, and I thought, no, you can do the visa, Jimbo, as long as you're methodical, take your time. But without Facebook, you would struggle. Anybody that's made the Thai visa in UK will understand what I'm talking about. It's so difficult. It's just not easy, folks, really. I mean, I'd like to think my IT skills are average. I'm not great, but you know, they're average. And I can do most things on the computer and stuff. But I was struggling. If I didn't have the Facebook group there, it was such a quirky. I don't know. The application process was just so quirky. Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult. But check out on Facebook. There's a lot of good groups out there, and you can do it. It's doable. I got that desperate. I even contacted a visa company and said, make me a visa for Thailand. How much is it going to cost? And it was in London, and I think it's about £400 or £500. And I was on the verge of doing that and saying to them, yeah, just do it for me. And then I think my brother said to me, he said, Jim, what the hell are you doing, mate? Have you got a brain? I'm like, yeah. He said, just bloody do it. Bloody hell, man. Don't be a... And he was right, really. My brother's always bloody right. And yeah, I did it myself. So, and if I had to do the process again, it'd be a lot quicker, I think. And I will have to I'll have to go back on that website and do the certificate of entry. That's the permission to come into Thailand. I'll have to do that. But I'm told that's a lot easier. And I've heard of people doing that in like 20 minutes. So, and I've got all the correct documentation, got all the right forms, all the insurance is there, got the visa now. So the certificate of entry, permission to enter Thailand, that should be fine. And I've got loads of time to plan now. The main thing now is to look at the hotels, as I said. To look at the hotels, I want a balcony, I want a big room, a nice bed. You know, I've got to do some research is key, because I do worry, folks. I have to be honest. I do worry. Am I going to be all right in a room on my own for 2 weeks? But that's why I want my computer up there from Hua Hin. We're going to get my computer, bring it up in the taxi, and yeah, I'll be doing live streams. I'll be working with other YouTubers. We'll do some collaborations and just some chatting and stuff. And if any guests want to come on, they're more than welcome. I'll have nothing to do. I'll have nothing to do for 2 weeks, will I? So, but it's got to be done. Got to be done. Simon, I fear Thai Airways will go bankrupt. Yeah, I did hear about Thai Airways who are really struggling and that they could go bankrupt. That's terrible, isn't it? I always loved flying with Thai Airways. When I worked and I had a bit of money, I always used to fly Thai Airways because it was direct. It's a very good service. I used to get the seats at the back. I always used to get on the plane as late as possible. And I always, even though my seat number was in the middle or near the back, I would always look at the back seats. And because I was the last person to get on the plane, I used to get 4 seats to myself every time. For years and years and years, it was unbelievable. I just played the game well, really. And then Thai Airways prices just went up and up and up. And they got expensive. They got really expensive, Thai Airways. So then I moved to Eva Air. And again, direct. And they're pretty good, Eva Air. I do like Eva Air. And British Airways, they're crap now. I don't rate British Airways now. The only thing with Eva Air I've noticed is they'll charge you, because I like an exit seat. Because I'm an old bugger, I like an exit seat. I like a good seat. I think I paid about £90. Crazy extra for an exit seat, £90. You know, and it was really funny because the seat next to me was bloody empty. And then somebody was sitting in the window seat and I was in the arse seat. And then a very cheeky young man, and I would have done the same. Once the plane took off, he just casually walked down the aisle, sat in the middle seat, and he got the middle seat for free. And do you know what? I thought, do you know what? I'd have done exactly the same thing. I know it's really, really cheeky, but sometimes in life, if you don't try it, you don't get it, do you, folks? But yeah, it is what it is. But I was happy. I don't get to see it anyway. But yeah, I've never been a keen fan on doing like half a journey. Like, I know Emirates and Etihad, they stop, don't they? Maybe Dubai or somewhere. And I've never been keen on doing that. I just want to get to Thailand. I want to get on that plane. It's like 12 hours on a night flight and get my head down and then wake up and wow, we're in Bangkok and I love it. That feeling you get when you get off the plane and that smell and the traffic and all the gorgeous looking women. You just can't beat it, can you? And I really miss that. I really miss that. I'm just like a kid. I'm so excited. And I just want to get down to Hua Hin. I want to get into the house. I want to get a shower. And then I want to get in the tuk-tuk. And I want to get downtown. I just want to get down to Soi 80 ASAP. And, you know, and I bloody miss it. I bloody miss those times. But it's going to happen, folks. They're going to come back. It's going to take time. We just need to be positive and hang on in there. And you'll appreciate it much more. You will. I will. Like, I used to take time for granted. We all do, don't we? You take it for granted. And then when you haven't got it, you think, God, you know what? That was great. Those were really good times. I had some really good nights, like downtown, going around the pubs, going out for some food, meeting the lads, going to the karaoke bars. Had some great times down there, really. So I'm sure they're going to come back, aren't they? I'm sure they're going to come back. Yeah. So there you go. So thanks for all the thumbs up. 37 thumbs up. Wow, we're rocking and rolling here, aren't we? Mickey P. Haha, I love it, Jim. They will be back. Yes, Mickey P. Those times will be back. And I tell you what, they'll be better because everybody's so frustrated. They just want to get out and enjoy themselves and stuff. It's going to be like one big party, isn't it? We'll all be out there enjoying ourselves and stuff. It's going to come back, really. And I think the pound is getting a bit stronger. So maybe we'll get a bit more for our money out there. So, yeah, happy times are coming, folks, aren't they? So yeah. So do you want to ask me any questions or anything? Feel free, any questions and stuff. So let me know. Do you like my new haircut? Do you like my new hair? What do you think of it? Because I'm 60 now, I'm just trying to look a bit younger and stuff, you know. And but yeah, I'm very happy with it. I might keep it like this, to be honest. I might do. Yeah, it's a great little hat, this, isn't it? So very, very happy with it. So you can turn it around. Look, there we go. We can have it like that. Have it like that sort of thing. I think it's about £10, £10 or £15 this. So yeah, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? A bit of fun. So yeah, so just hang on in there, people. I mean, for me, lockdown, I've just tried to keep busy. For me, I mean, every day I just wake up, I think, right, I've got to do something. I don't want to just be on my sofa watching TV, watching Netflix. And I don't watch the news too much. The news, the BBC News, the Sky News is so depressing, isn't it? And they just talk about COVID all the time. So I made a point now, I'm not watching the news so much. So yeah, every day I wake up, I think, right, I've got to do something today. Like today, yeah, 6-mile walk, 3 hours. I couldn't believe it. I was walking. But it was great, meeting people, chatting to people. And then like tomorrow, I'll go for a walk on the Hoe and the Barbican in Plymouth. That's lovely. Go and have a cup of coffee somewhere. And then Monday, I'll go running on Dartmoor. I mean, Dartmoor's just down the road. And I'll tell you what, folks, Dartmoor is lovely. Lovely scenery. So, yeah, every day I just try and plan something. Get out of the house 3 or 4 hours every day. And, yeah, just try and keep busy, really. If you didn't keep busy, then I think you would have problems, really. Leo 911. So I've got the retirement visa, mate. The retirement visa in UK, the OA visa, multiple entry, so I can go in and out of Thailand as much as I want, really. But like I said, I won't be going in and out of Thailand all the time, because every time you come out of Thailand and then you go back in again, you'll have to do the quarantine again. So I won't be doing that, mate. I won't be doing that. So like, I've got to plan it carefully. So when I leave Thailand, then maybe I'd go to Vietnam, I don't know, or Sri Lanka. I'll have to weigh it up. I'll have to see what the quarantine situation's like. I think Sri Lanka is going to be a little bit more flexible, and I really fancy going there. It looks so great on YouTube. Like I said, check out Dale Phillip on Dale Phillip on YouTube. He's covered Sri Lanka, got some great videos, and it looks absolutely amazing country. So yeah, and it'd be good for filming. I think it'd be absolutely brilliant for filming. Something different. Yeah, you're gonna love it, folks. Simon Last, would you move to Thailand permanently? That's a good question, mate. That's a good question. A good question. I'd say up to about a year ago, I like to do 6 months in Thailand for the winter period, and then come back to England for the summers. I've always liked the English summers, to be honest. And I do a lot of racing here, a lot of running. I've still got friends here. But as I'm getting older, I am going towards more Thailand now, thinking that maybe I should sell up or maybe rent the house rather than sell it. And actually try living in Thailand for a year. I mean, in 2013, believe it or not, I finished work. I retired in 2013, like in the early 50s. My plan was to retire and live in Thailand at 52. That's my plan. So I left at 52, but it didn't kind of work out. A few things kind of cropped up here and there. And I also do a bit of buy-to-let. Anybody that knows me, I do a bit of buy-to-let. I do a little bit of print property. And that's where I get my income from buy-to-let properties in England. So they're a bit of a wait, I must admit. Yeah, I can use agents and stuff. But I'm doing less of that now, doing less on the property now. So I've got a bit more free time. And I think eventually the time will come where I think, sod it. I'm going to go and live in Thailand full time. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll just come back again. I mean, Thailand's a great place. But when you're on holiday, or you're living in Thailand, they are poles apart. Living in Thailand, well, when you're on holiday in Thailand, it's the honeymoon period, isn't it? It's just, everything is lovely. You've got money, you know, it's exciting. you know, it's great, isn't it? It's like you're like a little kid, aren't you? And but after about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and you're living there, and it does have its challenges. I love Thailand, but anyone that's living there, it's completely different to Europe. You know, the mindset, how you get things done. Sometimes you can go to do something, and it's like in UK, it would take you 5 minutes, but in Thailand, it can be very problematic. It can take like a day to do, and then vice versa. You've got to do something in Thailand, which you think is going to be really difficult, and it's 5 minutes. So you never know how things are going to pan out in Thailand. So I'm always open-minded. I have no expectations, and this is my motto. So say in one day, I have to go and do like, say, 10 things. I have to go and do 10 little jobs or something, 10 little things on my list. If I can do 5 of my jobs out of the 10, if I can complete 5 jobs out of 10, I'm happy, because like that's the way it is. That is the way it is. If you go to Thailand with the Western mindset, how you want things done and how you think things are going to work out, it's not for you folks, I don't think, because it's never going to be like that. It's always, there's always problems here, there, and everywhere. There's a small challenge. You know, it's a great country. It's a, you know, I love it. I can't get enough of it, to be honest. And yeah, I do truly miss it. But we're going to be back. We're going to be back. Where are we here? Last, always keep a UK address. Yeah, that's Simon Last. That's a very good point. Always keep a UK address for health problems. Yeah, that's right. Because I did hear somewhere after a certain amount of time, if you haven't got a UK address, you can kind of lose benefits and stuff. When I was in Thailand, I met a guy. It was at Passport, the restaurant, and he'd been in Thailand for many, many years. He didn't have a UK address, and he said he'd lost everything. If he went back, he didn't have anything. And I said, "What would you do?" And he said to me, "I would go to someone like Age Concern. Apparently, Age Concern have to look after you. Like they have to house you, give you the social care, and give you the medical care." So he said he would do that. And that's a good point. So yeah, I think I would always keep an address in Thailand. I think that in UK, to be honest, I think that's important, really. And also, does it affect your old age pension? Does your pension get frozen? Possibly. And then, you know, what about tax implications? It can get a little bit, can't it, really? Oh, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Hey, Capio's here. Capio, how you doing, buddy? All the best to you and Nan. Hope you're keeping warm. Have you got any snow? I think you have, Capio, haven't you? Snow. Got no snow in Plymouth, mate. Nice and warm down here. Nice and warm down here. So here we go. I wouldn't sell up and go to Thailand. Keeping your properties and renting and going to Thailand gives you more options. Yeah, I know. I might take this off, actually. Oh, no. How's that? That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I've met so many people that have just sold up in UK everything. I sat next to a guy on a plane once, and all he had was some hand luggage. And he was quite a character, actually. He was going to Pattaya, and he sold everything up. And he said, "Yeah, I'm just going to go and live in Pattaya." And he was a bit clueless, really. He'd been there for one holiday for a month, and he'd partied and met all the girls. And yeah, he was quite old. He was about 70, I think it was. And he said, "I'm getting old now. I could be dead in a few years' time." He said, "I've got nothing in England." And yeah, he just came, and yeah, he was actually clueless. He'd only been there once. And I said, "So what are you going to do in the evenings then?" He said, "Do you know what, mate? I'm going to go to 7-Eleven. I'm going to buy my bottle of Chang, and I'm just going to sit on Beach Road, and I'm just going to enjoy myself." And he was just like, I was like, "Oh God, this guy's, you know, it's going to end in tears. You know, it's going to end in tears. That, I mean, but I don't know. I wonder if he's still there now. Who knows?" So here we go. Pension does get frozen on Philippines. Have agreement where index things. Oh, right. Okay, that's good here to be. Tom, yeah, pension, yeah. Tom, are you in the Philippines? Are you? Now that's one country I've never been to. The Philippines. I've got a few friends out there, and they say, "Jimbo, you need to come to the Philippines. Those girls are absolutely gorgeous," and it's on my bucket list. I must admit. I did watch 8 Miles from Home in the Philippines. I must admit, hands up, I'm not watching for about a month now, but yeah, they're in the Philippines, aren't they? 8 Miles from Home, another great channel. Check them out. And they've done some marvelous film on the Philippines. Marvelous stuff on the Philippines. So yeah, it looks pretty good. That's interesting. Tom, never heard of that index linking, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, so on a scale to 1 to 10, 10 being happy, 1 being depressed, how is everybody? For myself, I think I'm a 6 or a 7. I think I'm about a 7 out of 10. Maybe on a bad day, I'm like a 6 out of 10. So yeah, 1 depressed, 10 happy. I'm a 6 or a 7. I'm between the two. I diver 6 or 7. I'm a 7 today because I got my visa sorted. But yeah, I can go to a 6 sometimes. So Simon, last a 1. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. 1, that's not good, mate, is it? Yeah, I know. Capio's a 6. Hate being indoors and I hate winters. Mate, snap. Well, Capio, we will be back in the Hua Hin again on the lash. It'll happen, mate. Don't you worry, mate. It'll happen, mate. And it'll be bigger and better. I promise you, it will be bigger and better. And yeah, we'll have a great time, mate. I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you. And I hope Nan's, is she enjoying the snow, mate? I tell you, it must be really strange for like the Thai girls to see the snow. It must be amazing, really. So there you go. There you go. Good info. What's that? Good info from your visa. Yeah, the visa's a nightmare, mate. But as I said, go onto Facebook, and there's lots of good groups out there. And some of those Facebook groups will walk you through the process. They'll walk you through the process, really. So if anybody's thinking about going back to Thailand, it's doable. You can do it. It can be frustrating. As long as you've got average IT skills, you can do it. Just take your time. Don't get flustered. Just take your time. And yeah, you can get back. You can get back. I mean, it's going to be so strange going back because it's just going to be so quiet, isn't it, really? But I think that's going to be a great time to travel, isn't it? Going to all these places, and all the tourists aren't going to be there. I've been watching CB Media quite a bit, and the places that he's been traveling, they're dead, aren't they? And to me, that must be great. I'd love that because I hate, like, when we went down to Phuket, going to all the places around Phuket, all the islands and stuff. It was a madness down there, all the Chinese down there. I didn't really enjoy it. Too many people down there. Just a tourist trap, isn't it, really? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to that. So there you go. So most people, we've got a 1's depressed. Simon Last is depressed, and Capio is like a 6, he's like me. So is that it, folks? Stan Campbell, are you still on here? How are you getting on, buddy? I took her out on the moors. She loved it. Yeah, she would love it. She would love it. I remember many years ago, I brought a Thai girlfriend back to Plymouth, and we went up to Dharma for the snow, and she couldn't believe it. She's never seen snow before in her life, because do they ever get snow in Thailand? Do they ever get snow in there? I know Chiang Mai gets cold. I'm not sure, folks, really. I'm not sure. I doubt it. But yeah, so Ross is a 5. That's not good, mate. I know. I've been on the phone today to all my mates, and they're all depressed. I'm like, come on, man, snap out of it. Snap out of it. Keep busy. Keep busy. Monga me sideways. It's been a while. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. Monga me sideways. It has been a while, mate. Yes, it has been a while. But I've been late. I've been lethargic, mate. Yes, mate. You're a great moderator. So Monga me sideways. Yeah, one of my great moderators. I must admit, I don't know what happened. I got lucky on the moderators. I got some great moderators. I don't know how it happened. I think My Two Bat and Titastic were my first couple of moderators. So yeah, I really appreciate having good moderators. So yeah, put your channel link down. Monga me sideways. Put your link down, mate. Promote yourself. Yeah, it's been a long time, mate. So I've just got my visa sorted out. So I thought I'd share the love, mate, and do a live stream. So yeah, good to see you. What's that? What do you think of trying a new base in Thailand? Right, Capo's got a good question. Would you think of a new base in Thailand? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I love Hua Hin, to be honest. It's got everything that I need. It's close to Bangkok. I've got a lot of good mates down there. Do my cycling, do my running. I don't actually think I would ever leave Hua Hin. Actually, it's a great location, mate. Yeah, from there, I mean, I can drive down to Suratani in 5 or 6 hours, jump on the ferry, and I get to Koh Samui. So I like Koh Samui. I like getting to Koh Samui. So I like Hua Hin. It's a good base, really. I still like Bangkok, actually. I know a lot of people don't like Bangkok. They say it's too busy, it's polluted. I do quite like Bangkok, actually. I do like the city life as well. So I keep all my options open, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Hua Hin Beach isn't the best. No, the beach is crap, mate. The beach in Hua Hin is crap, mate. Total, it's not good at all, mate. A beach property, yeah, they are expensive, mate. Yeah, they are. But it is what it is, isn't it, really? But yeah, we'll be, so when I get to Thailand, we'll be traveling. That's the plan. We'll be on the road, folks. On the road, getting the content. So yeah, so thanks for everybody coming on the live stream. I always appreciate you guys, because I say this all the time. Without you guys and girls, I wouldn't do this. My channel wouldn't be going, I don't think, to be honest. But no, I love you all. You're great. I couldn't ask for a nicer community. I love the support. I love the feedback. Yeah, you keep me going. And I know the channel's died a little bit. Yeah, it has. But come on, folks. We'll be back. We'll be back April, May. We'll be back in action. I mean, I did think about filming in England a little bit, but I don't think, I mean, it's very difficult filming in England. It's very difficult. When you film in Thailand, it's just so natural. You don't have to, you can just film. People are very receptive to the camera. They'll talk you. In England, people would put the camera down your throat. I tell you, you start filming people in England. Understand? Well, I understand it. People, you know, they want their space and stuff. I mean, if you want me to film in England, drop me a comment. Maybe I can do. Maybe I can do a bit of filming in England. I don't know, but it'd have to be something really, really good, like filming the cars or something like that. So yeah, drop me a comment. Do you want me to film in England? Or do you just want Thailand films? I've got about 180 films that I've done in Thailand. So maybe I can look at some stuff there. Do some Thailand memories, eh? About the good old days, what we did. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's great to see you all. Capio, I'm still thinking of Hua Hin 90%. Yeah, Capio, it's a great country. It's a great place to live, mate. And plus I live there. And Johnny's there. And LJ's there. There's some characters, mate. We've got some characters in Hua Hin. So if you ever want to go out for a drink, mate, you can ring any of us up. We'll all come out drinking with you. So yeah, I hope you do, mate. It's a good city, mate. Good city. Mongaby Sideways. CCWC. Oh my gosh. Is that the real? Is that the real CCWC? If it is, let me know. Drop me a comment or something. Oh my gosh. Simon Last. You're a friendly guy, no attitude. Well, it's the best way to be, Simon, isn't it? The best way to be. Positivity. Yeah, life's too short to make enemies, isn't it, really? Just keep it real. Enjoy yourself. Try not to get stressed out. And keep open-minded. Keep positivity and stuff. So there you go. Happy days will soon be back. Who else we got here? What's that, Rupert? Film yourself swimming into Rakes Island. Film yourself swimming to Drake's Island. Are you crazy, Rupert? Are you crazy? But I have just bought a wetsuit, actually. I bought a wetsuit about a month ago because I thought I would try some open water swimming in Plymouth. But I haven't tried it yet. But I was going to try some swimming with the old wetsuit on. So we'll wait and see. Actually, I'm a big swimmer. I do like to swim quite a lot. Well, I've been in a heated pool, actually. Down in Cornwall. I've got a lovely pool down there. But but sadly, it's all closed down now. So I'm just running and cycling. Yeah, doing lots of cycling now. In fact, my bike is in Evans' cycle shop now, having a big service. So the bike is in the bike shop. So I'll get that back in the week. So I'm just, cycle, run, I'm walking. That's my exercise, folks. It's pretty boring, really, but it is what it is. Trigger Nation. Trigger Nation's on. Greetings, buddy. Where are you from? I forget where you're from, actually, Trigger Nation. I forget where you're from. Yeah, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for everyone coming on. Nice to see you, Car. Oh, my God. Who's this? Have we got a young female? Come on. Who's this? Chiri Amor Travels. I can't pronounce that. Is that Chiri Amor Travels? Yeah, where are you from? Where are you from? And have you got a channel? Let me know. Come back to me. Here we go. What's that? Chari in the chat. Big up. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, Chari. Yeah, Chari, have you got a YouTube channel? If you have, let us know and we'll put you up. We'll give you a big shout out. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. We've got a Trigger Nation. Trigger Nation, what happened to the last Thai girlfriend? Oh, mate. Sorry, buddy. I can't talk about Thai girlfriends too much on here. Maybe that'll come on another film. I don't think it'd be good to talk about that now, mate, to be honest. Oh, God, a bit of chit chat there, all chatting away. So, you and Kev, there are a lot of crazy people go skinny dipping Xmas Day in the sea. Yeah, the skinny dipping Christmas Day, it's a tradition down here in Devon and Cornwall. Christmas Day, they all go swimming. They all go swimming in the sea. I think they tried to stop that this year, though. They didn't want people all coming together. Yeah, I think they stopped that now. But I know in Plymouth they do swim off the Barbican, off the Hoe. They go swimming in there, and they've all got, well, some have got wetsuits on, and some have not got wetsuits on. And the key is they just go in for 5 or 10 minutes, and then they come out and they get dry straight away. They have the dry robes on. They have a cup of coffee. They're crazy people. They just jump straight in the cold sea. How do they do that? Like, that must be such must be such a strain on your heart. The shot, the system, like you're jumping into that sea. I think that's bloody dangerous. I won't be doing that for sure. I'll be like very carefully going in. You know, yeah, it's going to happen. Maybe I could film that. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? In fact, that would make a bloody good film, actually. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you got a channel? Oh, okay. Okay. What's your channel name, Chari? What's your channel name? Maybe you can put it in, and then we'll get one of the moderators to add it. Because I'm all, you know me, it's all about love. I love promoting other channels. People promote me left, right, and centre. So any YouTubers that come on, they get promoted. That's the way it works, folks. So there you go. Yeah, Chari channel. Okay. Chari amount. Okay. Well, we'll try and get that up. I won't promise, but we'll try and get that up. There we go. We'll check it out. Yeah, okay. Where'd you film? Are you filming in Thailand or where? Where'd you film? Let us know. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for all the thumbs up. 43 thumbs up. So, there you go. Anyway, did you all have a good Christmas and New Year? How did it work out for you folks? It wasn't the same, was it? It wasn't the same. I think I went for a walk with my niece on Christmas Day. That was it. That's all I did. It was lovely to see my niece. It was like a ghost town around here. I must admit, the roads were quiet Christmas Day in Plymouth. They're not quiet now. The roads are bloody busy. It doesn't seem like a lockdown today, to be honest. But yeah, that was my Christmas, really. And I was actually on my own, which is not good. My lodger was away for Christmas, and I was on my own. And I'll tell you what, folks, it's not good being on your own. Like, when I live with my girlfriend, like, I think, oh, God, I wish I was on my own. But then when I'm on my own, I think, Jim, it's not good for you. Mentally, I don't care what anybody says, mentally, living on your own is not good for you. Because, like, some days you maybe don't speak to people. It's only because I make an effort and I go out and walk or I run, then, yeah, I do engage. I mean, I talk to anybody, me. And if they talk back, like, I talk for hours, you know. So it's all right, really. Yeah. All right, so Chari's got a channel in Thailand. Okay, and that's your channel name, is it? Chari Amma Travels. Is that your channel name, is it? So I don't know if one of the mods can try and look that up. If one of the moderators can try and find that channel and post it up, that'd be most appreciated, to be honest. So yeah, it's good. Where'd you film in Thailand then? What's your favourite place for filming in Thailand? Is it the islands? Is it Bangkok? Phuket? Yeah. Chris Lambo, when are you going back to Hua Hin? Yeah, May. I'll say I'll be back in May. I'll be back in May. I'm not rushing. A few things to sort out, but we're going back. So, yeah, it's all looking good. God, 1 hour, 40 minutes, folks. Can you believe I have been on here for 1 hour and 40 minutes? Gosh, 41 people watching. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. To be honest, these live streams, because I'm not posting many films now, the live streams, they give you watch time, the thumbs up help. So I do help the channel, to be honest. So I might be doing some live streams now and again, as long as I feel that I can talk about something constructive and give you guys some value. Then I might try and do some more live streams, to be honest. It's going to help the channel. And it's good to catch up on people and stuff, isn't it? And I suppose I'd have to do like a weekly spot, wouldn't I? That'd be the best thing, and schedule a time. Yeah. Kevin Robinson, welcome, Kev. How are you doing? Jim, stay home until everything settles. Yeah, mate, I am. I'm going to settle till May. But to be honest, Kev, I can't stay here much longer, mate. I can't stay here for much longer, mate. I'm going mad. So I think it'll be safe to travel, mate. I think it'll be safe to travel. And if I get the vaccine, then all well and good. And then if I don't, I'll do it in Thailand, mate. I'll pay privately for it. 3,000, 5,000 baht. Go to Bangkok hospital. Yeah, I mean, I just want to get on with my life now, mate. I feel I've come to that crossroads where I just can't put my life on hold anymore, mate. I'm 60. Time is ticking on. And I want to travel. I want to get back to Thailand. Yeah. Jim, are you going to get the jab first? Well, hopefully. I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, hopefully. If I can get the jab, I'll try and get it. That was the plan initially, was to get the jab and come. But now I've got my visa sorted. I think I just want to come now in 2 or 3 months' time. And just get some normality back in my life. I just, like everybody that stayed in Thailand, I must admit they seem quite happy, all my mates, because they're doing what they normally do. They're cycling all the time, they're running, they're doing races, you know, they go out to nice restaurants, a little bit of travel. Yeah, they all seem pretty, my brother's out there, speak to my brother every day, and yeah, they seem much happier. So the quality of life seems to be much nicer out in Thailand compared to UK. I have to say, if I had to choose between the two now, like if I said to me, right, you can live in one place, I would probably choose Thailand now. I probably would choose Thailand, just for the quality of life, I think. God, this is getting really hot, actually. So have you got any questions? Any more questions? Look at this. Baldy Andrews. It's getting bloody hot here. I've been talking for 1 hour, 43 minutes, really. I need to go and get a drink soon, actually. Yeah, that's it, really. I'm just so pleased you've all come on. Pleased to see you all. And thanks for supporting the channel. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. 1 hour, 43. Gosh. Yeah, 46. I'm running out of steam now. Can you tell? I am running out of steam. Clive, what visa did you get? I got the retirement visa, mate. Retirement visa, OA. And I was talking about that earlier on. You have to make it all online now with the Thai embassy. And it was quite complex, actually. I must admit, it was quite a lot of work. And you have to get the insurances. You have to get the doctors know you've got no contagious diseases. You have to do the police check. I think all in all, to make my visas cost me about £1,000. So it's a lot of money, but it's good for a year now. And then once you actually send everything off, well, you submit it online, and then you send your passport off, recorded delivery, and then within 5 days, I got that back, and that came back today. And that's a 1 year visa now, retirement visa, OA, multiple entry, and that's a cracking visa. That's a really, really good visa. So then once you've made that, then you need to go to the second stage. You need to do the certificate of entry. That's the permission to go into Thailand. You have to go do that. And I'm told that's a quick process, as long as you've got all your paperwork, which I've got that now. So that I could do that in half a day. So, but you've got to book and pay for your flight, and you've got to book and pay for your ASQ, your quarantine in the hotel. So that's a lot of money, I know. And then you're good to go. So yeah, I'm in a good position. I feel that now it's all come together really. So yeah, it's good news, isn't it? So Jim Andrews back in Thailand. So yeah, so that's it, mate. What's this here, Jim? Which insurance company did you use for the show on the visa? Well, Silver Fox, right? Okay, for the retirement visa, I used LMG, and that was 6,000 baht to make. Okay, so I did that to make my retirement visa, and then to get into the country, you need to do the certificate of entry, and that requires COVID insurance, and that COVID insurance I did with AXA, and that was 25,000 baht for the COVID insurance. So 31,000 baht it's cost me, which is about 800 pounds, but that will cover me for the year. So you've got to do those two, and I will give you my contact now before I forget, because this girl was very, very good. She's a Thai girl, and she's helped lots of people, and I'll give you her details actually, if I can find them. So yeah, if anybody's interested, yeah, this is my folder. Let's move this. This is my folder that I made to make my visa, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's absolutely massive. It's just full of look at this, unbelievable. The information is just mind-blowing, but I just thought anytime I get some good information, I'm going to keep a record of it. Now, as I said, I joined this Facebook group, and I'm going to give you this girl's details here, because this girl was really, really helpful. Well, let's see if we get a good picture somewhere. Bear with me, folks. Here we go. Oh, that's it here. Right, okay. Yeah. Right, I think we're looking good. Right, so I think I've got some sort of address here for the visa. Yeah, she's got email. Let's just get that up. So I don't know if you can see this. Crazy. Right, I don't know if you can see that. Is that clear? Can you see that? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Yeah, this girl is on Facebook, actually. This girl's on Facebook, and her name is Arawan Namak. I'm going to spell that for you. This girl, if you look on Facebook, and she's an insurance broker, and she was helping everybody on Facebook get their insurance. So her name is Arawan. So that's Arawan, Arawan. And then the surname is Namak, Namak. So Arawan Namak. So if you search for that on Facebook, you'll find her, and just drop her an email, and she knows all the insurance stuff. Very, very good. And yeah, I just did a bank transfer to her, and she sorted everything out for me. I got documents really, really quickly. So yeah, it's obviously it cost quite. Drop me a line, be good to chat. So yeah, it was an expensive, long process to get my visa, I must admit, but it's done now. And I know if I ever do it again, I know the score. But I'll probably change it again by then, won't they? Probably change it by next time I do it. But well, this visa I've got now will last 1 year, and my plan is to be in Thailand when it's due for renewal. my plan is to renew it while I'm out there, so I'll get a second year, and then that'll be the time to do my traveling. Or if I need to come back to UK, I can come back, and my visa will still be valid. So that's the plan. So technically, I'm hoping this visa will pan out to 2 years. So for me, I mean, that's worth it. That's worth it, isn't it, really? So yeah, right, here we go. So Chari, okay, Chari Amor Travels. I filmed Pattaya. Wow, Jossaman, Kolan, Kokanki. Oh wow, okay. Well, I'll have to check your channel out. I'll check your channel out, definitely. Chari, it sounds very, very interesting. So drop me a line, be good to chat. Kevin Robinson, yeah, all the best, buddy. All the best. Silver Fox, thank mate, very useful. Yeah. I wonder if I can find the. I wasn't sure. I'll just see what other stuff I've got on here that might be useful. Here we go. Right, so if anybody, right, some good websites here. If anybody wants to make the visa, if they're in the UK or anywhere in the world and you want to make the visa online, these are some groups here. These are some groups here that I used on Facebook that were very, very good. I'm hoping you can see all those. But the Farang Stranded Abroad is very, very good. If you go on that website, they'll give you everything you need to know. So yeah, some really good websites there. As I said, it's just knowing where to look, really. But yeah, 2 lots of insurance I had to make. It's crazy, isn't it? Really, absolutely crazy, really. But yeah, so now I'm just looking at hotels now. I've started another folder on hotels. Where am I going to stay, really? But yeah, these prices, like, 30,000-40,000 baht, right up to 70,000, 80,000 baht just for 2 weeks in a hotel. It's just insane, isn't it? Absolutely insane, really. It's a lot of money. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you see, the thing that did worry me a little bit was, concern me a little bit. You need to do a COVID test. Well, you need to get a COVID test result 72 hours before you fly. You need to so when you book in, before you go to fly, you need to produce all your documents. There's about 8 or 9 different documents you need to show to get onto the plane. And that COVID test is catching a lot of people out because people are missing the deadline. So you can do the test, say 100 hours before you're due to fly, and then you don't get the result for 24 or 48 hours later. So the key thing is it's the test result that is key. That you're COVID free. It's got to be 72 hours before you get on that plane. And I know a lot of people not a lot of people. I've known a few people that have missed the plane because they got the times wrong. They thought it was 72 hours from having the test. It's not. It's the result that counts. So it all depends how quick you get the COVID result, really, at the end of the day. So yeah, it's, and the thing is, the documentation seems to be changing a little bit here and there. So you've got to keep an eye. You've got to ensure that you're 100% sure that you've got everything before you get on the plane, really. Yeah, because so when you go to check in at the plane, this I've probably missed something. This is the list. That is the list. Those are the documents that you need to be in possession with. You need to have those documents. And like I said, that is changing all the time. That's changing all the time. So if you're just missing, if you're missing one document or it's wrong, they simply won't let you on the plane. So then you've got to get but I've heard a lot of the airlines are being very flexible and they just give you allocate you a flight like the following week. So then you'll have to get back on your computer and then change your certificate of entry, which, as long as you send it to the right email address, then you'd get it back pretty quick. Yeah, so you've got to change your certificate of entry, and you'd have to change your hotel accommodation wherever you're staying. So that's why it's important that you're just going to pay a hotel like a small deposit, or make sure that they will change the dates for you. If you have a problem checking in or you missed the flight, will they change the dates for you? That's crucial, because you don't want to be losing 30, 40, 50,000 baht, do you? I wouldn't. I'd be really angry. I'd be so angry if I lost that sort of money. I'm just, but I haven't heard of many cases. I have to be honest. I haven't heard of many cases. So, but this is why people don't want to go back to Thailand. It's too stressful. Too stressful, isn't it? Really. But I've looked at it, and as long as you do your research, you've got the right information. Yeah, Simon Lass. Yeah, it is so much hassle. It is. But I sat down and I thought to myself, do I need to go back to Thailand? And I thought, yes, I do. I think mentally, like living in a big house, spending a lot of time on my own, I need to get out of here now. Enough is enough. I've got the cars there, the girlfriend's there. I've got my life there. I've got a much better life, quality life in Thailand compared to England. So I thought, yes, I need to go back now. So I had to do the process. And it's done now. It's done now. So, I mean, if anybody struggles, try and drop me a message. I mean, I'll try and answer. I don't know how long I'm going to leave this live stream up for, but if anybody wants anything, because I've got a bloody folder. I mean, like I said, that is full of my visa application. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable stuff. It's ridiculous. But I'll keep that, because that's saved my bacon. Really, it really has. So yeah, drop me a comment. I'll try and keep this up for a few days, this live stream. Got a few questions here. What time you hit the sack, Jim, and get up in the morning? Go to bed about 11 o'clock and get up about 7. I've actually got a lodger here. I've got a lodger here in the week, actually. And he goes to bed 10:30, 11 o'clock. So, and then he's up at 7. So I kind of get at the same sort of time, really. Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad you're here, Stan. What time are you getting out of bed, mate, Stan? Are you getting out early or later? What are you up to, buddy? Tom, do you need to deposit any money in a Thai bank account? Oh my God, that's a very good question, actually. Yes. Right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, retirement visa, OA visa. Yes, I had to show. Yeah, I did have to show some money. I think I had to show. Yeah, you have to show over £22,000 in a British bank account. Yeah, I did. I know. I had to borrow, beg, and steal £22,000. In fact, that could be the title of this live stream, couldn't it? Really? Yeah, I had to beg, borrow, and steal £22,000. No, that's a joke, folks. I did actually have, for some reason, I did actually have that money in my bank account. Luckily, yeah, I just got all my assets together. Yeah, you need to show some good money in the bank, really. So yeah, it's not for everybody's cup of tea, but that's just for the 1-year visa. If you're just doing a shorter visa, like a tourist visa, then there'll be nothing like that. Because I wanted the big visa, you see, and it's the same in Thailand. When you're in Thailand, if you do the 1-year visa, you have to show 800,000 baht in the bank account. And that's like nearly £20,000. Or you have to show 65,000 baht a month going into your bank account in Thailand. So yeah, if you want the 1-year visa, mate, I'm afraid it is big money. It is what it is, isn't it, really? So yeah, that's all done and dusted now. So I can spend my money now. I can spend that money. So Simon Lass, this is so much hassle. Yeah, it is, mate. And that's exactly how I felt when I initially started it. I thought it's just too much hassle. I'll never do this. And then the IT side, doing the application on the online, it's like oh, it's frustrating. You will be frustrated, but you got the Facebook groups there, and when you get stuck, you just post a message, And yeah, I was getting replies back immediately. Unbelievable, great help on Facebook. So yeah, so if you want to come, folks, but you see, the thing is, things are changing all the time out there, aren't they? So maybe things will. I mean, ideally, it'd be good if they could reduce the period of the ASQ. If they could lower that a little bit, or I don't think they'll get rid of that for a while. And I do respect that. You know, they need to protect the borders, and maybe we should be doing the same in England and UK, protecting our borders. Yeah. Oh, Mickey P. No, Mickey P, thanks for coming on the live stream, mate. Much appreciated. I love you all. Great to see you all. And yeah, thanks for the support, mate. It's a two-way thing, mate. Two-way thing. Big love, big love. You're right. What's that? You're right, Jim. Lockdown here, affection and love. Yeah, I think the lockdown has I think it's affected a lot of people's mental health. But even myself, I always think that I'm a pretty I'm a stable guy. I'm positive. Things don't get me down. I tend to brush things off. I don't get too wound up. I was trying to see the funny side of things. Think, well, life could be worse. You know, I've got a great life. But to be honest, like spending time on your own, and like as human beings, we're meant to mix with people. We're meant to get together with people and hug people, and like to lose that. And I miss that. I miss like giving people hugs and shaking hands. And even now, sometimes I mistakenly go to do it, and I have to stop. Yeah, where you go to shake a mate's hand, or you know, go to hug somebody. I think, God, you can't do that now. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, mental health, mate, it's a big one, mate. I think it's, you know, maybe the mental health has done more damage. And obviously, you know, the business, the economics, some more damage than the COVID. And I know the COVID is a horrible thing. You know, none of us want to catch this COVID, mate. You don't want to catch it. You know, you just got to be careful. Be careful at the end of the day. But yeah, mental health. Look after yourselves. Talk to people, and keep busy. That's what I say to everyone. Just keep busy. Plan things. Don't get bored. And don't drink too much. And don't drink too much like I was a few months ago, drinking too much wine and beer. And I got fat. I actually got a bit fat, upon half a stone. But it's all off now. I've got my act together. But yeah, what's that? In a British one, that's okay if in UK. Yeah. The UK lockdown. I'm not sure about this UK lockdown. It doesn't feel like a lockdown. As I said, I was walking around earlier on, and the roads around Plymouth, just like, it looked like everyone was just going out to the seaside, going out shopping. It looked like they're just doing their own bloody thing. But yeah, that's one I would use. Okay, if I fly in Thailand, funds have to be there in Thailand. Yeah. I think I'll get the 5-year elite. Yeah, I did look at the elite visa. I must admit, the 5-year elite visa. I did look at that. Everybody was banging on how good it was. Yes, it's expensive. I don't know what the price is. About 500,000 baht, 600,000 baht, or 550. It's a lot of money, but I guess you're getting peace of mind, aren't you? With elite visa, you know, like no more border runs, not worrying about visas and stuff for 5 years. I guess if you lived in Bangkok, you're going to get all your limousine travel, your taxi to the airport. You can do the spa and the massage at certain places, kind of luxury spas and stuff. So I guess, I mean, the elite, yeah, don't knock it. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I thought, no, I can do cheaper options. I need to buy a new car, so that's the reason why I didn't go for it. But no, good luck to you. I've known a lot of people get the 5-year elite visa. You know, life is short. You want to make things easier for yourself. But I feel happy now. I mean, my visa's cost me £1,000, and hopefully that will last me a couple of years. Hopefully, because when I come to renew it, I don't know how that could. Is it like does it go to a 1-year extension? To get my 2nd year off this visa is not going to be much money, really. Or maybe I'll show funds in the bank. Maybe I'll renew my visa in Thailand. Maybe I won't have to go out of the country. I'll do it in Thailand, renew it. And you all know renewing your visa in Thailand is very, very cheap. 6,000 baht, 7,000 baht, and then just show the money in a Thai bank account, isn't it? Or the monthly income, because I would probably do that. So when I get to Thailand, I will be doing a minimum 65,000 baht per month. So I'll be there a year, so I can get the bank letter that shows that I've been transferring the money in, and that will be good enough for my visa. And then all I need to do is get my health insurance, which will be LMG again, 6,000 baht. So that'll be cheap. Now, I might have to get some more COVID cover again. And if I do, that'll be 25,000 baht from AXA. So yeah, that's quite a lot of money. But you have to think, if you get COVID in Thailand, I want to go to the best hospital. I want to go to Bangkok hospital. I want the best treatment I can get. So if I've got a good insurance policy like AXA, and the insurance company will bill the hospital direct, like the bill. So if I'm in a hospital for a month, say with COVID, and my bill, say, went to like 1 million baht or something crazy, because the bills are so much out there, I don't get involved. AXA just pay it straight. So for peace of mind, I know it's all money, but you have to put everything in perspective at the end of the day. Like, I had one night in Bangkok hospital for kidney stones about a year ago, and 24 hours in the hospital, 40,000 baht, my bill. 40,000 baht, £1,000. And people said to me, Jim, that's cheap, 40,000 baht for 24 hours. I was like, what? Cheap? I was like, where are you from? Like 40,000 baht. And the sad thing is, it was the one time I didn't have travel insurance. Can you believe that, folks? I did not have travel insurance. And I cried. I had to send my poor girlfriend to the cash point, the ATM, and she got some money out for me. And I always have travel insurance. The one holiday, well, maybe a couple of holidays I haven't had travel insurance. That was the one time I got caught out, and 40,000 baht. Yeah, unbelievable. But the treatment was unbelievable. I got better treatment there. And when I came back to England, I had to have some follow-up scans and stuff. And I brought all my paperwork back with me. And when I went for a scan and saw my doctor, he said, have you got any documents you can show me, any x-rays? I said, yeah. And I kid you not, my folder was like this. It was like this, full of like results. They did every test. The tests they did on me, it was unbelievable care. But yeah, 40,000. I was crying. But there you go. We're just going to go back to the chat. I'm going to keep this live stream going a little bit longer, because there's still quite a few people on, and I love chatting to you all. I know it's been a long time. Yeah, so Udon Kev, I think we will all appreciate the little things in life a lot more when things are back to normal. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. I think it's been a big wake-up call to everybody, hasn't it? And it makes you realise how short life is, and really how great life was before. Like, just take everything for granted, don't you? But now I don't. Now I wake up and I try to think every day is going to be great. I know it's not great. It's like a 6 out of 10. But I think, never take life for granted and make the most of every day if you can. I know we struggle with that, idea. But yeah. So yeah, 600,000 baht to make the elite visa, the 5-year visa. Gives you, 5 years of visa-free hassle and a few benefits as well. 600,000. So that's about £15,000 in English money. So yeah, that's a lot of people, a lot of money. But like I said, I've known a few people buy it. They've thought, sod it. And they get to my age, nearly 60, and they think, why not? I want to make life easy for myself. But yeah, for me, as I said, I'm very happy with the retirement visa. Very, very happy. Here we go. Did the GP sign the form? Yeah, like I said, you have to, the form, I think I got it off the Facebook group. There's kind of like a form on there. Oh, yeah, there's a form on there, just basically saying you haven't got any contagious diseases, which I probably could find it actually. I'll just see if I can find it. Oh. if I can. Oh, there we go. Thailand. Here we go. And another little folder. Look, it's bloody ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, there's another little letter. I don't know if I can find it. There's a certain letter you can get. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, that's another bloody folder, isn't it? Yeah. There is another letter somewhere. Oh. He says, I'll have to find it. Oh, no, I can't find it. No, sorry. No, that's no. The doctor's letter. Sorry, I can't find the doctor's letter, but it's just a standard letter, just saying you've got no contagious diseases, really. So I just put that. Yeah, he didn't sign it straight away. I didn't even have to see him actually. So I mean, my doctor knows me pretty well anyway. So yeah, I just submitted it in, and I think you should just go through all your records and stuff. And then about a week later, I got a letter back, and yeah, it's signed and dated. It's got to have the surgery address and obviously all the doctor's details on that letter. And that was £22. I believe that's the going rate for a doctor's letter. So £22, and yeah, and then you have to scan that letter. You have to scan all the documents you get, like your travel insurance, your police certificate, that you're not a naughty boy. You have to scan all those documents, and then you upload them onto your profile onto the computer. So yeah, it's got to be in a certain format, JPEG or PDF. So I can see why most people can't, do struggle. I did at the start. I did struggle. I was like uploading in the wrong format, and then I put in the Facebook group, why is it not working? Try this format. So I did PDF or whatever, or JPEG, and then it worked. And it's got to be within a certain size file. It can't be too big. So yeah, but we're there now. Oh, Lindsay's on. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing, buddy? Have you got snow? I must ring you, mate. I'll ring you at some stage. Good live stream. I'm losing my voice, mate. I'm really losing my voice, mate. So I just got my visa through, Lindsay. We're going back in May. I really want to see you, mate, at some stage. I miss you, and I've not met your family. So I want to come and see you at some stage, mate. When normality ends, I'll come and see you, mate. I won't stay with you, don't worry. But I'll come and see you, mate. Simon Last, God bless the National Health Service. Yeah, Tom, 100,000 too much. Yeah. Stan Campbell, I'm up at 5:59 for a walk, run, bed. Oh, really? Really, Stan Campbell, you're up at 5:15. Oh my God, what the? Why are you getting up at 5:15? Oh my God, that's crazy, Stan. That is too early for me, mate. Oh, mind you, in Thailand, I'm up at 6. Yeah, Thailand, not this country though, not this country. It's too dark, isn't it? It's always raining, wet, and bed at 9:30. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people are doing that, aren't they? Going to bed early. So yeah, that's it. I can't believe I've been chatting here for 2 hours and 13 minutes, and you're all watching, and it's great to see you all. And yeah, as always, thanks for the support. So yeah, like I said, the channel. I did come back to England in February, and I was quite lucky because I had loads of content. I must have had about 20 or 30 films to make. So I was quite lucky when I came back to England, just made loads of films. So I suppose some people thought I was in Thailand, a bit naughty really. And then yeah, I've kind of run out of content now, so I'm just going through and seeing what I can do. So, but the channel will be fine. But we'll have a film out next weekend. I've made a film about Cham, which is a nice fishing village in Thailand, and it's okay. There's a couple of clips on there I've used before. I hope you don't notice, but the film's okay. But you see, before, like, you can never tell. Sometimes some of my films, I was getting like I don't know, sometimes 5,000 views, 10,000 views. 15,000 views. It's getting some crazy views on the channel, and then other times I was getting like 2,000 or 3,000. But generally, I'd say a minimum of getting 2,000 views per film, minimum. Like now, I think we're like 1,000 views a film. But it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I mean, it's content. I mean, some people want to see it, and it's memories for me. And I love making these films. I love making these films. And I've got these memories forever. And I think, do you know what? No, sod it. I'm going to post these films. Even if I just get 100 views, I'm going to post them. You know, it's my channel. It's my memories. And I'm sure there'll always be people that will like to see the films, you know. But yeah, it's like the last film. I think it got about 700 views. Just a cycle ride. About 700 views. But it's like over 100 thumbs up. You know, 100, 150 thumbs up. So it's almost like the content I'm posting, the people do, people generally like it. So I think, you know what? Post it. So there you go. Simo. Right. Right. There's a guy now. I hope I pronounce this right. I think is it right? Simo's Thailand. Simo's Thailand. And I've just been chatting to him about microphones actually. Now Simo has got a YouTube channel, and hopefully one of my moderators can find it. Simo's Thailand can find it and can put his channel up, because I was actually watching a few of his films this afternoon actually, and yeah, very good, very, very good. And yeah, great channel, great audio, nice style, documentary. And yeah, I was asking him about his microphone and stuff, because my mics are crap. And yeah, he came back straight away. He said, Jim, I'm using this and this. So I've got myself a better microphone, because I might look at some documentary style films that I can make, like maybe, the pros and cons of going to Thailand or something, and just do something a bit more different maybe. But yeah, it'd be good to have a good microphone, because audio is key. You need good sound. And this lad's Simo, great audio. Here we go. Simo, hi Jim and everyone. Looks like I've missed it all. No, you haven't missed it, man. I'm just saying, I've got my visa. Simo, you haven't missed it. I've got my visa, mate. We're coming back in May. And yeah, I just thought I'd do a live stream, mate. So yeah, so check out Simo. Yeah, Simo in Thailand. Check him out. Simo in Thailand. Any mods still watching? Try and get his. In fact, Simo, just put down your channel link. Just write it down in big, bold, capital letters, mate, that everybody can see it, and it can stay on the live stream. Mate, yeah, let's get your channel up there, mate. You got a great channel, and you deserve all the support you can get, mate. So yeah, just type it out in big letters, mate. Yeah. Chip Thompson, I love watching them, Jim. Great to see share memories. Yeah, that's what it's all about, mate, isn't it? It's all about sharing memories, having a laugh, and people can learn from it. If your content's giving a bit of you back, some good tips maybe. Yeah, maybe people will watch you and stuff. Yeah, there you go. So here we go. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna plug my laptop in. Oh, I'm on my bloody laptop, I've got my iMac 27 upstairs. It's about 5 years old, this computer, and for some reason, it wouldn't let me live stream. I don't know why. I've been playing around with it. I'm on Google Chrome. All the updates are done, so I'm on the laptop. So I'm hoping the laptop's not too bad. This is my iMac 13-inch. This is my MacBook Air 13-inch. I've had this 7 years. I'll tell you a little story about this laptop actually. I bought this in 2012, I think it was. This laptop, I dropped it down some stairs in my house. And it went. I've got like 2 double doors. As you come in my house, I've got 2 double doors, and I've just got thin glass on the second set of glass doors. This smashed the glass on my bloody second door, and the laptop was knackered, but luckily I had insurance breakdown. I had like a accidental insurance cover on it. I think it was John Lewis, John Lewis in Exeter, and I took it to them, and then I think they sent it away to their Apple people, and I got a new front screen. All this bit was new. Got a new battery, and they did some work inside the internal part of the laptop. And I'll tell you what, that I did that about 3 or 4 years ago. So the computer was getting quite slow, quite old, and it was like getting your computer back. So although this is 7 or 8 years old, this computer now, this laptop, and I've had the memory. I've got 500 gigabyte on here now, and I tell you what, this is all right. I mean, for what I paid for it. So yeah, and I travel with this laptop as well. If I go traveling anywhere, it's good. I can't really edit on this. Well, I suppose I could now. Now I've got all that memory on there. I suppose I could edit on there, but I like to edit on a big computer. Like I said, got an iMac 27, and they're great. The 27-inch screen, you can just get all your film on there and look at it. And it was quite funny actually, because when I came to looking at computers, I knew I wanted an iMac, and I was looking at a 27-inch or the 20-inch. The 20-inch was like half the price, and everybody said to me, Jim, if you're gonna edit for YouTube, you want the best computer you can get, you want the biggest display you can get. And so I paid the extra £1,000 and I got the 27-inch screen. And I tell you what, it's unbelievable machine. So yeah, I'm a big Apple fan. I know people slag Apple off, don't they? But I have everything Apple, even my iPhone 7. And I was looking to upgrade to the iPhone 12 for filming on. But I've been told, don't bother, wait for the iPhone 13, because that's going to be even better. So all my friends are on the iPhone 11, haven't upgraded to the 12 yet, because I reckon it's not a good upgrade. So they're waiting for the 13. So I'm going to do the same. And that's why I got my GoPro. I got my GoPro, which is so-so. So in England, I've just got my GoPro. And then in Thailand, I've got I've got a G7X, which I love to bits. The Canon G7X, I love it. I love the Canon. It's such a wonderful camera, that. It's just point and shoot, so reliable. Well, I'm on the Mark II. They've got a Mark III out now, and apparently the Mark III is not as good as the 2 because of the autofocus. So yeah, I'm on an old Canon G7X. But the good thing with the GoPro is it's very discreet. And I'll tell you what, when I was filming in Scotland on the GoPro, people seemed more like to engage with me and talk to me. When I was on the GoPro, it's like, when you're holding a camera at somebody's face, 90% do not want to be filmed. They don't. If you have the camera on yourself and you're talking, that's fine. But once you start to turn the camera around, they run a mile, and I don't blame them, because who wants to be filmed by Jim Andrews? Not me. So I'm going to persevere with the GoPro if I think it's going to work better, because I like to talk to people. I like to get people on the camera. You know me. I like to film people because I think that's good content. You don't want to be seeing me all the time, because I run out of ideas. I run out of things to say, or I stumble, or I slur, or stutter, or and it gives me a bit of a break. You know what I mean? It's more better for you. You want to see a nice dolly bird. Don't you want to see a nice dolly bird rather than me, don't you, eh? So there you go. So yeah, so England, GoPro, and iPhone 7. You can film on the iPhone 7. It's not great. And then back in Thailand, Canon G7X. Bread and butter. I love it. Monga me sideways, buddy. Oh, it's 2 a.m. here. Oh, you're legend, mate. What are you still doing up? My eyelids are giving way. Have a great stream. Catch you soon. All right, Monga me sideways. Thank you so much for coming on, mate. Very much appreciated. Look after yourself, mate. We'll catch you soon. Monga me sideways. So he's another YouTuber. Yeah, he's entertaining. He's entertaining. Yeah, check him out. Check him out. Here we go. Chip Thompson. Do you watch Nick Dean on Sundays and Thursdays? Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, I do. Great show. Nick and his co-host and bits and pieces. Yeah, he's got a great show. Yeah, I do watch Nick, and yeah, great channel. Doing very, very well. That channel is just going to explode, isn't it? it's nice to get the updates from Pattaya, actually. That's one thing I do like about Nick's channel. And he always has entertaining guests on. And yeah, because when you're stuck in England, you want to see a bit of Thailand. So any sort of live, like I said, I was watching CB Media popped up, watching him, seeing what he's up to. So yeah, I do watch the live streams and stuff. And yeah, there you go. Gosh, another one. Rob, 5 a.m. here on Sunshine Coast. Rob, what are you doing up at 5 o'clock in the bloody morning, mate? It's crazy. That is crazy, mate. Please go to bed. Oh, it's lovely. So all these people from Australia coming on to see Jim Andrews in Plymouth, UK. Oh, it's great, mate. Thank you so much, mate. Lovely to see you all. Brilliant, isn't it? That's it, you see. You never know. People are from Canada, America, New Zealand. It's just unbelievable. People come on, don't they? Just to see what's happening. Oh, Rob's starting your day at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, mate, okay. I understand, Rob. All right. I understand. Rob, are you still doing YouTube? Just remind me. I lose track, mate. I'm getting old. My memory's going. Are you still doing YouTube, Rob? I thought you used to do YouTube, didn't you, mate? So Chip Thompson, I love him as well. Yeah, he's a great guy, Rob. I'm sure Rob does YouTube. I'm sure he does. There you go. Simon Last. Have you been to Myanmar, Jim? No, I haven't been to Myanmar, Jim. I haven't been there. I haven't been. I've been a bit boring, mate. I've only been to Vietnam, and I loved that to pieces. And I will definitely be going back to Vietnam. Highly recommended. I don't know about Cambodia. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Cambodia. I get mixed. I mean, if anyone's been to Cambodia and it was great, drop us a comment. I've been to Singapore. Very expensive. I did enjoy Singapore. I did enjoy it. It's a very clean, modern, it's a very new city. Everything was new there in Singapore, and yeah, I had a good time. In fact, we got the train. Me and my mate, we got the train from Hua Hin in Thailand. We went through Malaysia. We stopped off at KL, and they went all the way down to Singapore. Took about 4 or 5 days on the train, about 3 or 4 different trains, and it was a great experience. I loved it. Sleeping overnight on a train. You can't write it, can you? Unbelievable. Some of the trains were just, and then you go to the toilet in the middle of the night on the train, and it's just like, I kid you not, it was like a hole in the floor. So you're just, if you need a number 2, you've had it. If you need a number 2 on a train, that was a train from Hua Hin down to, was it Penang, I think. But I believe they've operated, I mean, it's about 4 or 5 years. I believe they've operated all the trains now. But yeah, if you love trains and you want to do a nice train journey, I always say to people, go from like Thailand south all the way down to Singapore, and then you fly back. I flew back from Singapore back to Bangkok, and my mate organised a holiday, and he organised, well, he just said, Jimbo, turn up. He said, what did he know? He said, be ready in Hua Hin, and we're going on the train. And so I met him, and I had a big suitcase, and he said, Jim, what the hell have you got there? I said, I've got all my stuff for the week. And I kid you not, this lad, he was a seasoned traveller. All he had on was a haversack, and that's all he had. He had like 2 or 3 pairs of like socks and pants and t-shirts, and he used to wash his stuff every night at the hotel. And I had this big chunky suitcase. And yeah, you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. Now, I could probably travel like that now. I could probably, well, when I travel now, sometimes I can travel light with just a backpack on and just tend to wash things every night. And then you don't have to worry about carrying stuff. But the only thing with me is I always have loads of camera equipment. So I've always got, you know, lots of batteries and cameras. So I do tend to carry a lot of stuff. So unless I just had the iPhone, maybe. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. 40 people watching. Love and respect to you all. 2 hours and 28 minutes. Bloody hell. 51 thumbs up. Thanks for all the thumbs up, people. I don't know how many thumbs down we've got. Maybe we'll find out at the end. So, yeah, good to see you all. Good to see you all. Drop me a comment. Where are you from, folks? Where are you from? Bom, 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 bom. Oh, I'm losing my voice here. Here we go. Yeah, Bertie's Adventures. Singapore is like a manufactured city. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. Yeah, it's unreal. It's just so modern, clinical, just something really weird about it, really. Too clean, sanitized. Yeah, and very expensive, really. Yeah, I think our hotel was about £140 for the night, something, just for one night, and it was just like an average hotel we had in Singapore. But we were right in the centre, so I appreciate the hotels going to be more expensive in the centre. Simon Last, did you go to Raffles in Singapore? Yes, I went to Raffles. I didn't do the, what's it called? The Singapore Sling, the drink. I didn't do the drink, but yeah, I went to Raffles. Very impressed. I did like Singapore, I must admit. And you can walk around the centre very easy. £28 for a Singapore Sling, crazy. Yeah, my mate did the Sling. I'm a cheap Charlie, me. I wouldn't spend £28 on a bloody drink. So Frank Anderson, hello, Frank, from Germany. Ah, welcome, mate. Welcome from Germany. How's it going in Germany, mate? I hope you're staying safe over there. We're in lockdown, Frank. We're in lockdown yet again in UK. It's not looking good, mate. Bertie's Adventures, London. All right, okay. Greetings, Bertie. London. Silver Fox, Salisbury. Wow, Salisbury. In fact, I was in Salisbury 1 year ago. Was it Salisbury? Yeah. I went to Salisbury to meet some mates, actually. I got some mates that live in London, and I'm in Plymouth, and we met kind of halfway. So we had one night in Salisbury. We stayed in the Weatherspoons Hotel pub, and it was a madness, mate, in Salisbury. But I do. I've been to Salisbury before. I love it. I love your cathedral, and it was a nice weekend. Actually, it was only a couple of hours from Plymouth, and yeah, I do like Salisbury. So yeah, Salisbury for a weekend at the Weatherspoons pub. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. God, I need the toilet in a minute. I need to go and get a drink. I think, yeah, I really do. I really do. Folks, I really need to go to the toilet and I need to go and get a drink. So I'll tell you what, I'll just keep this going. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. I'll keep it going for a bit longer, but I am losing my voice. But it's so wonderful to be back and see you all. And I do appreciate you. And yeah, if you've got any questions on visas, because I've just done my visa, drop me a comment. And then, so drink, toilet, and I'll answer any questions for you. Yeah. So don't go away. Just chat amongst yourselves. Yeah. Talk about the football. Oh, God, I need a piss so much. Oh. Oh, that's better. Losing my bloody voice. Yeah. Right, where are we? Where are we? Oh, good. Still a few. You haven't all left. That's good. So keep this stream running for a little bit longer. Isn't it cold in the UK at the moment? I must admit, that's one thing I have to. That's one thing I have struggled. I haven't had a winter in UK for a very long time. Probably about 7 or 8 years. I haven't been in England for winter time, and it amazed me. It really did amaze me how. Okay, that's better. Might warm up a little bit. It really did amaze me how cold England gets in the winter. And we're in the south. We're in Devon, Plymouth, which normally, it's quite mild down here. But yeah, I've really struggled with the winter, especially at night time. You go to bed and just constantly wake. I'm in a cold room, actually. My house is pretty cold. My room's pretty cold. And even with loads of duvets on, I do get quite cold here, actually. And then you go for a run or cycle ride, and it's just like unbelievable. Now, compare that when I go to Thailand, it's just an absolute pleasure going for a nice cycle ride or a run early in the morning or in the evening. So yeah, I have struggled with the winter, and it just makes me realise I don't want to be here for the winters. And the older you get, I'm not like being an old. I mean, I'm 60 now. I don't feel 60, but it's kind of like I understand when people get old why they just leave England, why they leave the UK, because it's bloody depressing, isn't it? It gets dark at bloody 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. It can get dark, and then you wake up in the mornings at 7, 8 o'clock morning, and it's dark. So your time period in the day is not. I don't know, how long is it? I don't know. You get a few hours in the daytime. You compare that to Thailand, you're getting a lot longer out there, really. So yeah, I understand when people get old, but they just want to go and move to Thailand. I understand it, and why some people just sell up. They just go crazy, sell up everything, and go. And like, I'm going to go and stay in Thailand for the rest of my life. I'm not going back to UK. I'm going to die out there. And they cut all their links. So I understand it. And maybe I'll be like that, because I definitely have not enjoyed these. Well, I've been back nearly a year now, but I've not enjoyed this 6-month period over winter. I've hated it, really. And like I said before, I do worry about mental health. Like, I'm going to go mad bloody being back here. So there you go. So food for thought. So maybe, in the future, I will just think, right, the time has come now, and I'm out of that age where maybe I'm going to, spend a lot more time out in Thailand. But I wouldn't sell. I would still keep property. I'd keep my main house, keep properties in England, rent them out. I would never burn my bridges, because I'd keep an address in UK as well, just for health reasons, so I can access the National Health Service. So if it did go tits up, I can just get back. I wouldn't burn my bridges. I've seen I've seen a few people just sell up everything. They've come out to Thailand, and after 6 months, they decide that it's not for them, and they want to come back to England, or a year later, and they've got to start all over again. They've got to buy their houses again, and so yeah. Anyway, there you go. So yeah, thanks for everyone tuning in. 60 thumbs up. Wow. Can we get it to 100, please? Wouldn't it be great? I'm going to live stream for 100 thumbs up, eh? We'll do it. Should we do it? 100 thumbs up. I can just talk for England. You know that, folks. I can talk about anything, me. I can waffle. I could waffle for England, couldn't I? Yeah. So we've got 61 now. So we're going up. So please hit that thumbs up. And do you think I should keep the hair? Yes or no? What do you think, folks? Do I keep the hair? What do you think? Does Gym do look better like this, or the old? What do you reckon? Huh? What do you reckon, folks? Hair or no hair? So, right, we'll just catch up on the comments and stuff. What's that? Jim is cycling and running. What? Problem is it right? Okay, right. Cycling and running with soy dogs. Yes, it can be sometimes. Yeah, I'd say both. I've been running and cycling with dogs, and yeah, it can be a problem. The worst thing with the bikes, the dogs can run out. You can fall off your bike because of dogs. I get very nervous. I have to say, I get very nervous riding my bike and with dogs running out in front of me. I get quite nervous. We all do, because I've seen so many people come off cycling in my group. I always slow right down. So yeah, be careful with that. To be honest, I'd rather, when I'm running, it bothers me less. When I'm running, the soy dogs, to be honest, I'd say the dogs running aren't a problem, unless you run down if you run down a dead end and the soy dog's down there and that's their territory, then yeah, that could be a problem. They probably won't bite you. I'd probably say 95% of the time, 99% of the time, the dogs won't bite you. But that said, I know some people close to my heart, I'm not going to mention them, that have been bitten recently by soy dogs, and it wasn't very nice. So yeah, just be really cautious with the soy dogs. And if you do get bit by a soy dog, get your jab for rabies. I believe you have to go back 2 or 3 times for the jab if you get bitten by a dog, and that can be quite expensive. So make sure you've got some sort of accidental health insurance that'll cover that. Like I've learned the hard way sometimes. Yeah, it's always good to have the health insurance or travel insurance. So if you get any accidents, you come off your motorbike, you get bit by a dog or jellyfish sting, then because these hospitals, they will sting you. If you you have an accident, you're going to go to the best hospital. You go to something like Bangkok Hospital, they will charge you an arm and a leg. I get it. Yeah, you'll get great treatment. You'll get the best treatment maybe in the world. The Bangkok Hospital, I cannot praise them. They're outstanding. I've been there. But they're expensive. They're expensive. So yeah, no. So there you go. Right, I do apologise. I'm missing quite a few of these comments, but let's see if we can just get some of these. Oh gosh. Oh, where are we? Here we go. Oh, we're up here now. So I answered the question about the soy dog. So soy dogs, cycling, yes, a little bit, not too much. Running, no, it's fine. But I'd be more worried on the bikes, to be honest. Even so, Tom, let's hope. Don't feel cold when you're dead. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, that's made me laugh, actually. Tom. I was talking about getting cold. I was talking about how cold it was in UK. Tom's written here, let's hope don't feel cold when you're dead. Well, yeah, that's a good one. That's made me laugh. That's made me laugh. Life Eraser, go to Simon. What's stopping you? Life Eraser. I still do have a few property interests in UK, to be honest. I do have a few property interests, buy to let. And that's the only reason really why I kind of stayed really. But yeah, no, I'll keep your options on that one. There's nothing really stopping me, to be honest. But as I said, I'll be there April, May time. And then we'll be staying for a good year. And I'll make sure that I renew my visa whilst I'm there. So I'll get a second year. So yeah, my visa will be good for 2 years. So, and as I said, for me, I feel that I've wasted a year of my life. Well, this sounds really bad, folks. I feel like I've wasted a year of my life because I've been stuck here. But we're all in the same boat. So no, that's a bad thing to say. We haven't wasted. We've all been, well, careful. We're just doing what we've been asked to do at the end of the day. You mustn't underestimate COVID. It is what it is. And we're all in the same boat. And it could have been a lot worse. So, but yeah, when I get the opportunity to travel, then I'm going to take it and bloody go for it, I tell you. So we should get some good films, hopefully. We should. Frank Anderson. I want to retire in Thailand, but I just wonder how welcoming they will be for expats. When I think they'll be fine, mate. I think they'll be fine. I think the Thais have been a bit, and quite rightly so. I think they have been cautious of foreigners and foreigners coming into Thailand because obviously COVID, and I understand that. And I did hear it was quite. I heard it was a bit weary about 4 or 5 months ago. But I believe now, I mean, I've got loads of mates living in Hua Hin and Bangkok, and they're all fine now. They're saying it's not too bad. I think it'll be fine. I think as long as they've got the quarantine in place to safeguard the country, I think they'll be fine. I think, if anything, maybe they'll welcome us and a little bit of tourism. It's a little bit of income. It's going to be a boost to the businesses and stuff. So, I mean, when you think of, thousands and thousands of businesses and people, they've lost their livelihoods. I mean, Thailand's a hell of a state, as is the UK. But I watch these videos. I watch these YouTubers filming in Phuket and Koh Samui, and it's heartbreaking to sit so quiet on all these pubs and restaurants that have gone out of business. I mean, people have lost, people have lost their lives over this. Massive debt. Places like Phuket, it's just, it's so sad to see. I know it's all around the world. So I think tourism, I think they will welcome us. Let's get the country back on its feet and get some sort of normality for everybody's. It's in everybody's interest. Obviously we need to stay safe, but get things back on the road again, isn't it, really? So, yeah. Simon Last, my life is eat, sleep, repeat in England. Yeah, I know. Everyone's the same, mate. Everyone's in the same boat, aren't they? Everyone's on the same boat. Yeah, Bertie's adventures. 3 years till I retire, then spend 6 months in Phuket and 6 months in UK. Yeah, that's a lovely balance. And to be fair, that's what I've always done. I've done 6 months here, 6 months in Thailand, and absolutely perfect, mate. Best of both worlds, to be honest, Bertie. So I don't blame you. But like I said, my plan will be to spend more time over there now because I've been in England now nearly a year. I just feel I need to make up for lost time, really, and do some traveling and get back out there. There you go. Good plan, yeah. So it's all kind of agreeing with them, really. And don't burn your bridges, Bertie. That's what I'd say to you. Don't burn your bridges. Don't burn your bridges, mate. So there you go. What's happening here? Oh gosh, I'm crap at comments, aren't I? So we're way behind, aren't we? Let's try and catch up a little bit. Let's try and catch up. Let's just whack it down here. Right, we're going to have to do this really quick now because this is we need to get up to pace, don't we? John Paul, yeah, saw you too. Right there, just chatting. You don't need to renew visa, just 12 months on return. Yeah, Chris Lambo. Chris Lambo. Yeah, I know my visa that I don't need to renew it in the country. Just leave and come back in again, or I'll get another 12 months. But the thing is, Chris, if I do that, I've got to do the quarantine. I've got to do the quarantine again for 2 weeks, which is going to be like 50,000 baht. And I don't really want to do that. Obviously, it all depends if it's still in place. But yeah, I mean, originally that was plan A, but I've gone to plan B now. So there you go. Sofa looks comfortable. Yeah, it's a really old sofa. This is about 30 years old, this sofa. Expat Pete, how do you pronounce Hua Hin? Or does it matter? No, it doesn't matter, mate. You can pronounce it how the hell you want. Hua Hin. Well, I get loads. I've been living in Hua Hin 15 years, and I've heard lots of variations about how you pronounce it. And I get slagged off all the time. Oh, Jim, you're saying it wrong. You say it like this. You say it like that. And you listen to other YouTubers, and they say it like this, say it like that. So I just say it how I just go Hua Hin. I say it really quick. Hua Hin, and then it's done. And if it's wrong, so be it. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, mate, because nobody really cares. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Clive Lambo, cases of COVID are on the rise now, Jim, all over Thailand. Yeah, I hear that, Clive. Well, obviously, I will monitor the situation. Well, all my friends are out there, my brothers out there, girlfriends out there. I speak to people in Thailand every day, so I will monitor the situation. The good thing with me now, I just have to make my certificate of entry, which takes a couple of hours, and I can put a date on that when to go, and I can change that. So, to be honest, if the COVID situation did deteriorate and then get really bad, then obviously I'm not going to go out there. So yeah, it's just so hard to plan, and that's the thing that I find frustrating, is trying to plan things, because you can't. Because I mean, but it is what it is. You've got to make the most out of it, haven't you? Really. So 62 thumbs up. We need to get to 100 if we can, please. So Jesus Christ. So we need another 38. That could be a wide call, couldn't it, really? So there you go. Debt suicide, yeah. Here we go. No sushis. Yeah, I know. I do feel sorry for the Thais, I must admit. The Thais, very troubling times for the Thais. It's just difficult for everybody, isn't it, really? Same boat. Here we go. Here we go. Simon's son, not up to any date on Thai shows. I will line up. Here we go. Hard times, exactly, Simon. I support Thai girlfriend, gay for £10,000. Oh, really? Yeah. I know. No, good for you, hard tulip. Good. Helping your girlfriend out and family and friends and stuff. So, yeah. Hard times indeed. Do you always manage to rent in Hua in the same area? Yeah, Simo. Yeah, you can rent Simo. Hua Hin, Thailand, you can rent all over the place, so cheap. I just do long term. I do long term, maybe the rents or whatever. Yeah. I won't go into that now, to be honest. But yeah, there's so much choice out there. I wouldn't worry about it, mate. If you've got money in your pocket, you can rent anywhere. So many places to stay, and get a good price as well. Really. Stan Campbell. Add the rain and the cold to darkness, and that's good enough reason to leave UK. Yeah, I know it is. I think that's why a lot of people. Well, I've been watching Ed Sweeney on a Wednesday night. Ed comes on, doesn't he? On a Wednesday night, and yeah, I mean they were all complaining about that the other night actually. So I'm just trying to get this laptop a bit better actually. It's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, everyone's moaning about how miserable it is and stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. You've got to make the most out of it, really, folks, haven't you? Make the most of it. Try and stay. I say to everyone, try and stay positive. It could be a lot worse, and hopefully it won't be forever. And then when we get some sort of normality back, then you'll appreciate everything twice as much. That's the way I see it. So there you go. Jim, you watch Bar Finds and Power Lines? Yeah, I do. I do watch Tom actually. I don't know why. I never comment on his channel, to be honest. I should do, shouldn't I? I should comment on his channel. Yeah, I do watch Tom. I mean, yeah, I watch most of the YouTubers, really. They're all, with the YouTubers, they all offer different things, don't they? I don't have any, I'd like to think I don't have any enemies on the YouTubers. I try and get on with them all. And if I get any problems, I just kind of laugh it off, shrug it off. The best way to be, really. So I don't get into any kind of gangs or wars or bickerings and stuff. It's just not bloody worth it, really. But yeah, I watch Tom. Yeah, Here we go. Chip Thompson, will you film your trip from UK to Thailand? Yeah, definitely, mate. I need some content. Yeah, I'll definitely film that. I'm going to film the hotel. My time in quarantine. I'm going to do some live streams. When I get in the hotel room, I'm going to get my computer. My computer is like in Hua Hin, out of the house, 2-3 hours away. I'm going to get a taxi. This is crazy. I'm going to get a taxi to bring my computer up from Hua Hin. My ladyboy taxi, Amy, will bring the computer up to my hotel, set it up in my hotel room, and then I'm gonna communicate with some Thailand vloggers, and I'm gonna say, let's do some live streaming together, and get some guests on, and yeah, hopefully we can do something. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, to be honest, sometimes I don't like live streaming, and then sometimes people say to me, "Will you come on my live stream?" And you think, "Well, yeah, but I'm a bit like." I don't know. It's not everybody's cup of tea, is it? Live streaming. I'm more. I like the filming. I like the filming, meeting people, chatting to people. I like the challenge of making a film. The editing's okay. The editing can take a bit of time, and then I mean, yeah, live streaming is great. I'm surprised they've been on for nearly 3 hours, but everyone's chatting away. So now it's good to be back, and I feel bad because I've got hardly any content left. I can't, nothing to show you much, but we've got a film out next week, and have a look at my channel because I've got a couple of films on there, and they need some views because, in fact, one of them has only got about 800 views, and for me, I mean, no, it's not bad. I'm not moaning, but normally I get a couple of thousand. So yeah, so have a look at my last couple of films, folks, and give us a thumbs up. That'd be most appreciated. But yeah, there you go. What else we've got on here? Ben, oh god, right, okay. So they're talking about Ben Newton. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've heard the name, I must admit. Ben Newton. I can never. Where is Ben Newton? Is he in Pattaya or is he in Hua Hin now? Did he come down to Hua Hin for a little while? But yeah, I've heard of him. I've not seen much of his stuff, to be honest. But yeah, Cowboy Vic sounds great. UK weather is weird. Any month like a woman. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hard tulip. That is so funny, mate. Yeah, I know. The weather is, I know. But this afternoon, the sun came out. I was on my walk. Like 1 minute, it was nice and, well, no, 1 minute it was nice and cold. And then about 10 minutes later, Mr. Sun came out and it was beautiful. And I was having a nice walk in the countryside. So, so yeah, I had a nice walk, actually. Well, I think I said to you before, I went out, I just did 6 miles today. And it took me 3 hours to do 6 miles because I met 3 of my neighbours around my walk. And each time I met my neighbours, I haven't seen my neighbours for ages. I was chatting away for about 15 minutes. We're just catching up on all the gossip because I must tell you this actually. Hang on a sec. I've got a bit of a story. I've got a story for you. Do you want to hear a story? Yes or no? I'll tell you a little story. Yes or no? Comments, please. Don't be shy. I'll tell you a nice little story now. It's a bit of a story time. Is that a yes or no? Unless, no? Yes or no? Okay, no worries. I'm going to tell you the story. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the story anyway. Thank you, Leo. Yeah, there's a few yeses coming on now. I'll tell you a story now. Anyway, yes, right. So there's quite, there's quite a few yeses. So, anyway, where do I start? Right. So this house I'm in now. This did belong to my family before this house, and obviously when my mum and dad passed away, I did actually buy this house. I won't go into the details, but I didn't inherit it, but I did have to pay a little bit of money to get the house. So because this is a lovely house, I love this house, and so when I was a teenager, I lived here, and then I moved away to London, and I was in the Air Force, so I was always away. And so when I came back and I had the opportunity to come back, and sadly mum and dad passed away, and the house was here, and we had the family, and I thought, it'd be good to keep the house in the family. So I kind of bought the house. Yeah, I bought the house. It was, and great house. You can pass it on to my nieces and stuff and bits and pieces, so they'll benefit as well. And anyway, so when I was away, we had some neighbours. We had some neighbours. I hope they don't see this live stream. Anyway, we had some neighbours move in, and the girl next door, I didn't really, well, she was a hairdresser, so she was having customers. I was away. Poor old dad was here on his own. So there was a hairdresser working next door, like 5 days a week. So I came back after a couple of years, and I was kind of on my own, and I'd be like on the sofa and stuff, and bloody every half an hour, all these dolly birds were outside the bloody house in their brand new BMWs. I mean, fit as these girls were proper fit, high maintenance, brand new 20 grand cars. They were all top notch. They were all 9 out of 10 dolly birds. And I was on here having a cup of coffee. I thought, yeah, this is nice looking at all this crumpet. But I was like, what the hell is going on? And sometimes they were blocking my drive. And I was like, and then somebody told me, my neighbours told me, she's a bloody hairdresser and she does really high value customers cutting the hair and stuff. And I was like, fuck. I was like, so like, it was all right. It was entertaining. It was funny for the first couple of months. But when all these, in the end, the noise and the blocking the drive, I thought, this has got to stop. And I realised she shouldn't be doing it. She shouldn't be doing it. You know, it's a residential area. It's not business, da, 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 da. And so I had two choices. I could have, you know, I could have gone down the legal route. I could have said, got a court injunction and said, right, you're going to stop this and stuff. And I thought, she's been doing it a few years now. I thought, it is what it is, you know. But the cars did annoy me. So one day, they blocked my bloody drive. I was in a bad mood. I was fuming. So I didn't think about it. I just went straight around there, banged on the door, and I didn't swear, but my words were quite strong. I said, right, this has got to stop. I said, I've had enough of all these dolly birds coming around here. I probably did over exaggerate a little bit, like of blocking my drive. I said, I do not want to see any of these cars outside my house ever again. I said, they can park up the road there, over there. I don't want to see any of them. Otherwise, like, I'll take it further. I was like, really? And to be honest, I kind of got on with them quite well. And so, yeah. So since that day, that all stopped. Everything stopped. All the cars stopped. So that was ideal. And I just, like, to be honest, like, I never see the girls now, so it never really bothered me. So I thought, you know what? Good luck to them. They've got to make a bit of money. It's not affecting my lifestyle anymore. And but so the thing is, I could have really fallen out of my neighbours, to be honest. It could have been like a war, you know. It could have been big style. But I think I got the balance just right. So I got rid of all the cars, all the dolly birds went, and they've just moved out now. They moved out on Friday. They've just sold the house for a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know how they sold it for so much. But apparently property prices are overrated at the moment. So they've just sold their house now. They've all gone. And it was really kind because yesterday they all came round to say goodbye to me. And I felt really bad. I thought, because they were nice. They were actually okay. It was just me getting grumpy. And yeah, they came around and said goodbye, and oh, we're sad to see you. I'm sad to see you go. And yeah, I mean, so it just goes to show in life sometimes sometimes it's good to try and take a step back and just kind of go with the flow a little bit. And it's the same with Thailand sometimes, because sometimes you get problems in Thailand and you're thinking like with the Western brain, but you need to stop and think, take a step back, you know, and just maybe sometimes just chill out and just maybe things, because I find problems always go around in cycles and circles, don't they? So now I've got a new couple in there now. I've met them, and it's just a couple my age, just 2 cars, no kids, no pets. And I met them this morning. I said, they were smiling at me. So I went over, I went to give them a big hug. No, that's a joke. And I said, hello. I said, I'm your lovely neighbour next door. And they said, yes, we've heard about you already. I was like, oh, great. So yeah, and they seem nice, but yeah, so all has ended well, really. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? So that's my funny story with a nice finish. So it's been a pretty good day, really. So new neighbours, I've had my passport back. That's about it, really. Yes, it's been a quite a nice day, and a live stream. And we're 66 thumbs up. And what did I say? I said we need 100 thumbs up, didn't we? It'd be good to get 100 thumbs up. So yeah, it'd be really good to get 100 thumbs up. So that's my story. Did you like my story? Yes or no? Yes or no? Drop me a comment. So there you go. So yeah, you all wanted to hear the story. That's good to know. I really thought La 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 la. Oh, it's all hard tulip. Thanks, hard tulip. But it's mentioned by Penry. Yeah. Jim, new hair. Did you have your wig on? Yeah. Yeah, Tudor Lion. We're going back to Hua Hin in May, mate. I reckon May. Unless the situation gets bad, but I'm all ready to go, mate. I'm all ready to go. Just need to rent the house out. Cars. I've got cars to put into storage. And then we're going to go back to Hua Hin and stay for a year, more likely longer, really, to be honest. Good. So you all like the story. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it just goes to show in life, doesn't it? My Penry. Sometimes you need to really, sometimes you can make a bad decision, but you need to just step back and chill out and just take it easy. I know it's difficult, isn't it, really? It's like when I had my car crash, I was so angry. I don't get angry very often, but I had my car crash. I could not believe it was like a dream. It was like surreal. I thought, how can this idiot reverse a truck into my car? How can that happen? And I was angry with myself because I was slow. I didn't reverse. I could have reversed, or I could have hit the horn. I was just so slow. I was tired, and I was angry with everything, really. But when I got out of the car, I thought, you can't be angry, Jimbo, because he might just drive off. I said, no, I want him here. I need to get the details. We need to get the insurance company here. Yeah, I know it's really hard. You have to kind of take a step back, bite your tongue. Don't get angry. In fact, getting angry, they always say that, don't they? They always say getting angry in Thailand is the worst. It's the worst thing you can do in Thailand, get angry, really. You just lose it, don't you, really? Lose the face, don't you? But yeah, I don't think I've ever got angry in Thailand, to be honest. I don't think I have, really. I was in a garden shop once, and this is no word of a lie. I was in a garden shop once, and they had some very expensive, these really big, expensive, like plant pots you can get, and they had these cluttered all around the shop. And I was with my girlfriend, and I was in Bangkok, I think, or somewhere, or it might have been Hua Hin, I forget now. And anybody that knows me, I'm pretty clumsy. I'm a pretty clumsy guy, actually. And I knocked one of these big plant pots over, and it was just like a roll of Skittles. I knocked one over, and about 10 fell over, and I broke about 2 or 3 of them. And I just stood there, and I just couldn't believe it. And I just knew I was going to have to pay big time. I just had to. And the guy came over, and he wasn't angry. That's what I couldn't understand. Well, he probably thought, I'm going to get some big money here. And he did get some big money. And luckily, I had my girlfriend there, and she did all the translating. I don't know. I forget if he spoke English. And I just said, yeah. I put my hands up straight away. I said, what's the damage? How much do I owe you? And I think it's about 10,000 baht or something. I forget what it was, folks. I forget. It was a long time ago. And you know what? I just paid it. I think I sent the girl again to the ATM. I said, just get the money. I paid the man, and I just thought it happened. I thought sometimes when something like that happens, like you're in the wrong. Well, I was a bit like, because it was so cluttered in there. But at the end of the day, I'd gone in there. I'd made the decision to go in there. I'd made the mistake. I was a bit clumsy. So, yeah, I've damaged the goods. If you did that in England, depending on the shop, maybe it'd be the same. You'd have to pay for the damage. So I did. So I just live and learn now. If these things happen, it's life, isn't it? It's life. Sometimes these things happen, and like you get angry, you start shouting. No, it's not my fault, mate. You got all those pots there, but is it worth it? So you lose 10,000 baht. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But at the end of the day, it's the right thing to do, I think. It's the right thing to do. You can walk away from there and think, I did the right thing to do. I made a mistake. I did the right thing. I paid the man, and I could go back in that shop again, and maybe he'd welcome me. Who knows? Yeah, so you're all agreeing, don't get angry. No, it's the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do. I've seen people, especially when they're drunk, getting angry and getting and shouting. And I tell you what, they've come off worst. They've been shouting and in fights and angry. And I've seen the Thais will come out of the woodwork to support one another. And the people that are shouting and screaming and giving it all the mouth, they've come off far worse. You're better off to say sorry, and walk away every time. Walk away. Yeah. Yeah, oh, Cowboy Vic. No, I didn't get hurt, mate. No, it was fine. Thank you. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, you live and learn. I've learned now, if I ever go in a shop like that again, just to be careful for sure. Just to be careful, yeah. There you go. Yeah, when they're back in reverse on you. We all make mistakes, yeah. Jim's a garden shop owner's worth it. Yeah. Bertie's Adventures, yeah. Yeah, so there you go. So there you go. Wow, we still got 45 in the chat. That's great. Thanks for all tuning in. As I said, it was unplanned this. Just thought I'd give you, so you all know my update. So I got my visa. I can go back anytime. I could go back next week really if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. As I said, just sort a few things out. Probably looking about April or May. I'm not going to rush back really, to be honest. And then when I do go back to Thailand, I'll be there for a substantial amount of time, I think. And if I can get into Vietnam, that would be good. I don't want to be doing too much quarantine though. And is it Sri Lanka? I always pronounce this long, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka. I can't pronounce it. I'd like to go to Sri Lanka. It looks bloody marvellous, Sri Lanka. It looks absolutely lovely. I've been watching, there's a guy on YouTube called Dale Phillip. Check out Dale Phillip. He's a Scottish guy, very young guy. And he's filmed Sri Lanka, India, Thailand. He's a very good YouTuber. So I've been watching him in Sri Lanka and it looks content rich. It looks like you can just go there. There's so much to film. Lots of history. People will talk to you. Yeah, it looks great. Absolutely great. So he's kind of my favorite YouTuber, actually, I'd say. I'd say Dale Phillip. Yeah, Dale Phillip. Very, very good. Simon Wilson. I watch Simon Wilson. He's another good YouTuber. And obviously Simon is not in Thailand. I watch Bold and Bankrupt. He's very, very good. He's a clever man, isn't he? Bold and Bankrupt. Very, very clever man. And obviously Harold Boulder. I like Harold. Again, very, very good YouTuber. There's some great YouTubers. I'm a small YouTuber. It's great for me to watch these big YouTubers, and you can kind of pick and you can take bits they do. You can think, oh, that sounds really good. I'll take that. But it never sounds as good when you try and put it on your own channel. It's all down to personalities. It's their personalities. They're just big personalities, aren't they, really? But yeah. Oh, Australia again. Greetings, greetings. Life Reset Thailand. Life Reset Thailand. Is that another YouTube channel? Life Reset Thailand. Let me know if that's the channel. If that's a channel, I'm interested. Yeah. Yeah. So they're my favorite YouTubers that I don't watch. I don't watch that much YouTube. So they're the ones not from Thailand. Thailand based, I guess you know who I all watch. Thailand based. Okay. In fact, put me on the spot. Good or bad. Because I love them all. I don't have any issues with any of them. Thailand vloggers, okay. So I think Foreigner Joe is very good. I like Foreigner Joe and Thai Girl Gift. Yeah, I like Foreigner Joe. And he's uploading all the time. He's going to be a big channel. And he's very natural. And he says it how it is. He doesn't play up to the camera. He's always got great information. So yeah, I think Foreigner Joe is going to be very, very big in Thailand. Very, very big. And then obviously I watch the Hua Hin ones. We all know them. Yeah, obviously I watch Johnny, Esquire in Asia. I watch him. LJ, 100. He's 100,000 subscribers. It came on my Facebook today. LJ is at 100,000 subscribers. Can you believe that, folks? Esquire in Asia. That's unbelievable, isn't it? I forget what Johnny is now. Johnny, 45,000 subscribers. I mean, they're both insanely high, aren't they? Channels, really. And So obviously I watch those. I watch the Hua Hin base ones. I like to see what's going in Hua Hin. And I like to watch Tida, obviously. Who doesn't? And LJ's cool, isn't he? He's a funny guy. Yes, I watch them. So they're the Hua Hins one to watch. Who else? Yeah, I watch a bit of CB Media. Everyone watches CB Media. Retired working for you, Chris. I think again, very, very good, very gifted. I think Chris is going to be massive. That's a good channel. He's just like, you know, for content, like I can't match that. That's just unbelievable content. Yeah, and obviously watch. Who else do you watch? Oh, NDTVI. Watch them. Watch the live shows. They're very, very good. Yeah, there's so many. Eyes of Owen. Check out Eyes of Owen. He's another good mate. Eyes of Owen. I always try and watch Owen, and I watch Big Fat Bestie when he's filming. There's loads, isn't there? There's just like The Naked Guru. Check out The Naked Guru. Ryan and his wife now and the family. That's a great channel. I would actually say I watch them the most now. Yeah, The Naked Guru. That's a great channel. I watched Ryan when he left. Well, I'd seen Ryan before on one of Johnny's videos when he was a school teacher. And then I watched Ryan when he started his YouTube channel and he was going to Thailand. He filmed from day one, going on the plane. I think he was filming a bit in England. And then he filmed from going on the plane and his journey out to Thailand and doing his quarantine at the hotel. And I thought straight away, bloody hell, this channel is going to be really big. Ryan is just so good. I wish I could be that good on camera. He's so good. He's so like to the point. He's calm, informative. It's just so natural on the camera. It doesn't play up to the camera. And then you get the family coming on into the films and stuff, and life on the family. I'd probably say that's my favourite channel at the moment. Apart from Foreigner Joe, I'd say yeah, The Naked Guru, Ryan and his family. That's the best channel out there for Thailand based, I think. And I don't know what he is now. Is he about 7,000 or 8,000 subscribers? The channel is just exploding. I don't understand why. Because it's entertaining, it's informative, it's nice family life. We want to see that. We want to see the family, the working on the farm. Like it's all that. He can tick every box, you know, and the rest of us can't. We can't do that. We can't. But that's great. I want to watch entertaining, informative YouTubers. I don't want to watch boring. You know, you don't want to watch, you know, don't you? So no, good luck to them. So apologies. I don't think I've missed too many YouTubers. So, oh yeah, Teach Thomas Thailand. Yes, I've seen a couple of his. Yeah, very, very good. There's so many out there now, isn't there? There's so many. I mean, who do you like the most? There's some really big YouTubers. Some of these YouTubers now, they've got insane subscribers, haven't they? Like, look at CB Media. What's it? 250,000 subscribers. And I can remember when he was like 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, and then yeah, he's very good. And then overnight, he's just blown up. He doesn't just get one viral video; he'll get 3, 4, 5. That's what you need, folks. You need that one viral video. I've always said this. That was always my aim, to get one viral video, and I've come close a couple of times. I've come close. It never kind of happens, but. As a YouTuber, you know that if you can get one viral video, I think CB Media said today he went from 10,000 subscribers to 40. He gained 30,000 subscribers in a matter of weeks from one viral video. And that's all you need, that one viral video. And that was him on a longboat. Yeah, great video. So, but yeah, some big YouTubers in Thailand now. It's great. But I think it's great to see. I welcome it. I welcome it. The more the merrier. The more the merrier, I say. Because they've all got things they can bring to the table, haven't they? They're all different. And if we were all the same, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? So no, I say good luck to all of them. Carry on. Keep the good work up. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Right, Sunny in Thailand. Another one. Yeah, I like Sunny in Thailand. In fact, I used to watch Sunny in Thailand at the start. you know, and he's come back now. Yeah, good luck to him. I know we all have our different camps of like, oh, we like him, we don't like him. You know, each their own. I love them all. I think they're all great. You know, they all offer different things. So here we go. Jeff Carter. Yeah, he's in Tenerife now. Yeah, he's another one, isn't he? Really? Yeah, I like his jokes. I must admit, I always forget his jokes. I always think I'm going to use his jokes on my YouTube, but I always forget them. But yeah, I mean, good to see him doing well in Tenerife, isn't it? Really, he's got the right idea, really, to go somewhere nice. And it just goes to show, even though he's a Thailand-based YouTuber, so he's gone somewhere different, like Tenerife, and he's getting good views. People want to see him. So that's good. I'm hoping, like when I go to somewhere like Sri Lanka or I go to Vietnam, that people will want to still see the channel, because you can always come back and do Thailand. And it's something interesting. It's something different, isn't it? Really. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Chad is a talented video. Yeah. Chad's very talented. Yeah, he's a very smart guy. Yeah, good luck to him. Very smart guy. Yeah. Peter Thailand Bound. Yeah. Peter, I've heard of that one. Peter Thailand Bound. I've heard of that one. I must admit, I can't. It's not coming back to me straight away, but it rings a bell. Thailand, yeah. Kevin Thailand was good. Yeah, Kevin Thailand was good. Yeah, at the start. I mean, for me at the start, I was watching, Sonny, Jeff Carter, and Kevin Thailand. They were the first three, and Nick Swift. Does anybody remember Nick Swift? Say yes if you remember him. I was watching that lot, really. Yeah, Nick Swift. He's a lovely guy. I met Nick Swift in Hanoi in Vietnam, and I've met Nick in Hua Hin a couple of times, and yeah, I love Nick Swift. Really nice guy, and he's like he is on camera, off camera. There is no playing up. Yeah, he's a lovely guy. Lovely guy. Got on really well with Nick. Ed Sweeney is fantastic. Yeah, yeah, I forgot Ed Sweeney. Yeah, I watch Ed Sweeney. Yeah, Ed Sweeney's very, very good. He's another. Ed Sweeney is a very modest man. He's a very good YouTuber, I think. Lots of information. He's a very funny guy. He says it how it is, and yeah, we love him. I've been watching his live streams the last few nights. He always gives me a big shout out. Thanks, Ed Sweeney, if you ever watch this, because he's another big YouTuber now. He's done very, very well, and he will continue to grow. Ed Sweeney, yeah, lovely guy, lovely guy. I hope one day to meet Ed. Actually, I'm sure I will. Hopefully in Hua Hin or maybe Bangkok. Yeah, that'd be really nice. And you know, we don't have to film. Just meet him for a beer and a chat would be nice enough, really. Here we go. I met him. Have you met any Jim? Oh, what YouTubers? Yeah, I've met a few of the YouTubers. Obviously, I met in Hua Hin. Obviously, I met Johnny. Who else have we met? I don't know. Big Fat Bestie. I met him a few times. He's a lovely guy. I've met Eyes of Owen. I've not met Esquire in Asia yet. I've not met LJ, but he's on my Facebook, and I will meet him at some stage when I get to Hua Hin. Yeah, I'll meet him. And he's a keen runner like me, so I'm pretty sure we might do some runs together. So that'll be good. Be nice to meet him and Tita. Just trying to think who else I've met. Really, you kind of lose track, really. I think they're the big ones I've met, really. I'm just trying to think, really. Yeah. Anyone else have we met? It's a good question. That's got me thinking, actually. But yeah, I've met 3 or 4 of them. All pretty nice, really. Oh, and obviously Nick Swift. Yeah, he's another YouTuber. Nick is back in the UK. Is Nick back in the UK? I don't know. Is he? I don't know. That's news to me if he's back. I didn't think he was. I thought Nick Swift had stayed in Hanoi. I know he wanted to come back, but I think because of all this quarantine, I think he decided to stay out there, really. But yeah. But Robin Thailand, Antonio, yeah. Robin Thailand, no. I've never met Robin Thailand, no. And Thailand Antonio, good for Phuket content. I like modest people. Yeah, I think we all like modest people, to be honest. Yeah, and I always say to YouTube, if you're going to do YouTube, just try and be yourself. Um, I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. You always feel like you've got to entertain, but to be honest, I think the best live stream I ever did, I did a walk around Hua Hin, around the beach, the town area, and I was meeting people. And I think it's a live stream. I left it up as a film. I think it got about 5 or 6. I think it got about 5 or 6 thousand views, that live stream. So it did really well for me. And I was kind of really laid back. I remember I was really retired. Maybe I had a few beers, and I decided I was going to do a live stream. And that was probably the best live stream I ever did, because I wasn't worried about anything. I thought if it's really bad, I'll just delete it. And I went around just meeting people. I was being a bit cheeky and sitting with people. And it turned out it was the best live stream I ever did. And people loved it. I wasn't kind of playing up. There wasn't pressure on me. And it just kind of went from, it was really weird. I went from meeting like couples to the next person, to the next people. I was just walking around with my phone. It was crazy, really. And then I was just sitting next to people and keeping the camera rolling. And it was just so natural. And everybody said, yeah, we like that, Jim. It was just a really, so it just goes to show sometimes they're the best live streamers, really. Don't get too worked. Don't worry about them. Just do it as it comes, isn't it, really? Yes. Have you met Casey Neistat? Oh God, no, I haven't, mate. No. But he's very good. He's very good for ideas, Casey. I must admit. I mean, his vlogs. He's got a big team behind him. He can throw money at films. Yeah, he's very talented. Very, very talented guy. Nick, who owns Sienna. Yeah. Yeah, Nick Dean's another nice guy. Yeah, Nick Dean. I'm sure that if I go to Pattaya, that I'll meet Nick and all the boys and meet everybody. I'm sure it'll happen. And who knows, I might even get on his TV show. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? God, imagine that. Imagine Jim Andrews live on Nick Dean's TV show. Yeah, it might happen. I think I've messaged Nick a few times and stuff. I've never met him. I think when he came down to Hua Hin, I did miss him, actually. But there you go. Oh, Land of Smiles. Yeah, I've met Simon a few times, actually. And I've stayed there once or twice, I think, Land of Smiles. Yeah, Simon's a lovely guy. Simon is just so, I don't know how he does it. Simon is so laid back and chilled, and he's so good on camera. I wish I could be like that. He's got a nice, what's the word? I don't know with Simon. Yeah, he's a professional. He's just so laid back and so good. And his story's amazing. I don't know how he can tell stories so good. But yeah, and I think I might miss Simon, because I think Simon's coming back to England, isn't he? So as he comes back, I'll probably be going back. And he's only about an hour from me, to be honest. And I would go and stay with him again. I would go and see him again, Simon. But yeah, I keep in touch with Simon. I must admit, I miss his live streams, though. I do miss a lot of his live streams, but he's a great YouTuber. And yeah, he's a good friend. I'd say he's a good friend, really, Simon. Yeah. Bertie's Adventures. Bertie's Adventures. Where are you, Bertie? Anyway, you obviously got a channel. What's your channel, mate? Put your channel down there, Bertie's Adventures. Or is that your channel, mate? Bertie's Adventures. It sounds like a channel, doesn't it? So, yeah, I'm sure you've got a good channel, Bertie. I'm sure you've got a good channel. Quite a few comments coming in. Yeah, thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Always appreciate some feedback and stuff. I didn't think this stream, it's been running for 3 hours, nearly 3.5 hours now. It's insane, isn't it? Insane. And I've talked about everything. Visas, yeah, getting back to Thailand, what have I been doing? Yeah, my life, buying crazy cars. Yeah, you've all missed it, haven't you, really? But yeah, thanks for the support. You see, to be honest, the live streams do help the channel out, because it's giving you watch time. Because at the moment, my channel is sadly dying a bit of a death at the moment. I'm not, well, I mean, it's not great to see a channel kind of dying, but I know my channel will come back. I haven't got too much content to post on Thailand now, because I'm back in England. And I don't think people want to see too much England films, do they really? Unless it's like really interesting. So by doing the live stream, it's giving you watch time, and obviously it's giving the magic word, that algorithm, the YouTube algorithm is being ticked and stuff, and yeah, then YouTube promote you more. So it's good for the channel. It keeps it ticking over, and plus it's good to get some feedback. It's nice chatting to you all, seeing what you're all doing, and I can let you know what I'm doing, and one big happy family. So it's a win-win situation, isn't it, folks? Win-win situation. Yeah. Here we go. Right. Tudor Lion. I've been watching a Thai vlogger called Mickey Stotch. He's similar to Mark Weens. Now, Mark Weens is very, very good. I've been watching Mark Abroad, and that's a very good channel. And he's another excellent YouTuber, Mark Weens. He's on another level. He is on another level. So it's like you've kind of got like CB Media and Retired Working for You, and then like they are the top of the top, and then you've got Mark Weens above that, haven't you? Like that's even next level. But yeah, Mark Weens Abroad, that's another good channel, and he's filming in Thailand. He's doing some very nice films in Thailand. So yeah, maybe check him out. The food stuff, yeah, he's very good on the food stuff. I'm not really into food, to be honest, but I'm watching Mark Weens Abroad, I think it's called. Mark Weens Abroad, or Mark's Weens Travel. It's something like that. Yeah, the second channel is very, very good. But it's my channel just starting out. Okay, so Bertie's Adventures has just started out. So yes, folks, check him out, mate. He's a new YouTuber. I'm thinking he's a Thailand-based one. So give him some love, and yeah, check him out. And if you like him, maybe subscribe. Think about subscribing. So I actually hate that word now. Well, as a YouTuber, as a vlogger, you always say, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. Blah. And I might stop saying that from now on, actually. I might stop saying that. I don't know. It's almost, I don't know how it sits, really. I know you want subscribers. They're very important. But, yeah, the more I think about it, sometimes I think it's just nice to, thanks for watching the film. And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up. And maybe that's enough. And if people like your channel, they will naturally subscribe anyway. You don't have to, like, force people subscribe to my channel or else, you know. So yeah, I might stop saying that now. It's a bit in it, really, you know, but we'll see. Anyway, so Expat Pete, I wouldn't mind seeing videos on England. I know, but for me, if I can do something on England, God, that's bloody hot. That's better, isn't it? Eh? If I was going to film in England, then it's got to be content rich. It's got to be value. It's got to give the viewers some sort of value. You can't just walk around. You know, I think I could film the cars. I think filming maybe 2 nice classic cars, which I've got now. Just talking about the cars. Most men like cars, don't they? They like to see an old classic. The MR2 is a lovely car. So when I get the second one back, I might do a couple of films on the cars, because the cars are great fun. You will love the cars. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Rodney is hilarious to stuff. Get him to do. He's right, yeah. Hi, Bert. Thanks, appreciate that. I like Jim tonight. He's a good talk and knows his stuff. I like Jim tonight. Yeah, good. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. As I said, I didn't really plan this live stream. I just knew I could talk about the visa for a little while, tell you what I've been doing, my future plans, and I've kind of talked about that really, and it's kind of dragged on to 3.5 hours. So, and it's been great. I think we had about 60 or 70 people on at one stage. I mean, for me, that's marvelous, really. So I really do appreciate you all coming on. And I really try and read all the comments and stuff. I'm not really good on comments, but I try and read the old comments and stuff. And, you know, it's interesting to see who comes on, really. You just never know who's going to come on the live stream, really. There you go. there you go. Yeah, music. I think music's always a good one, to be honest. And I do like my music. So yeah, if I had any good bands that I could film, I would probably. But obviously, you can't do that now. There's no filming bands and stuff. So here we go. Simo Thailand, gotta run. He's going out for that. So yeah, check out Simo Thailand. He's got a YouTube channel which I've watched. Pretty good, very good. In fact, very good, I'd say. And another. I'm getting my words mixed up here. Another new YouTuber. So yeah, check him out. Simo's Thailand. So there you go. Thanks for watching him. Thanks for watching, buddy, and we'll catch you soon. I'm slurring my words now because I probably need a drink, to be honest. I've been talking for 3.5 hours. So we might have to call this a day, really. Oh my God, 8 o'clock. I can't believe this. I've not had a bloody tea yet. Crazy. 78 thumbs up, thanks. I did say we were going to stop at 100 thumbs up, but 78 is a great achievement. I really do appreciate that. So thank you, people. Yeah, thanks for all popping in and stuff. Good. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I did my best. So I might do a live stream every couple of weeks, actually. I feel like this one's been, received quite well. And as long as I've got something that I can give you, some sort of value, then maybe people will come in. So maybe every couple of weeks. I'm not sure every week I'd want to come on. Now, Ed Sweeney's doing every week, but he's a great YouTuber. It's got the gift of the gab. Ed, if you ever watch this, you've got the gift of the gab, I must admit. So that's a big plus, mate, really. So good night, Sam. Yeah, they're all saying good night. Yeah. So there you go. So 82 thumbs up. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Thank you so much, people. So yeah, any last questions? I think I need to go, don't I? 3.5, nearly 4 hours of YouTube. And I've been sitting on my sofa talking to you all. So, but yeah, just everybody take care. Things are going to get better, aren't they? Things are going to get better. That's all I can say, really. And stay positive. Stay busy. Look out for one another. Look out for your mates. Look after the elderly. People living on their own. Give them the phone call. That's what I did today. I had one of my mates is in London. He was a bit down. I could sense he was down. So I rang him straight away. I rang him up. I said, can I ring you up? He said, yeah. So I rang him up on the phone, just 15 minutes, just to reassure him, if you get bored or lonely, I'm here. Ring me up. I've not spoken to him about a year. It was a bit strange, but I could just sense he wasn't very happy. He said he was depressed. So I just thought, right, ring him up. And he appreciated it. And it was nice for me to catch up. And I tell you what, I felt better for talking to him because that was somebody else that I'd spoken to. We did the old Facebook Messenger Live, and it was great. I really enjoyed it, So, yeah, just look out for one another because, testing times aren't there. But it's going to improve. Just timing it, really. That's it. Peter Conrad, always look on the bright side. Yeah, totally, mate. You have to. You have to, folks. We're going to get through this. And we'll be stronger. We'll all be better from this. Every single person will be stronger and better from this experience. I know it's been a horrible experience, and a lot of people have sadly passed away, and been really ill over this. It's been dreadful. It's been bloody dreadful. But we're going to get through this. I'm quite confident we're going to get through this. This Irish guy did about 6 hours earlier. The Irish guy did 6 hours earlier. Was that Bangkok Travel? Because I've seen him a couple of times. He's another good talker. I think he's Irish. He's in Bangkok. Yeah, he's very good. Is it Bangkok Travel or Bangkok Travels? Yeah, he's very, very good. Now, he's the sort of guy I would definitely like to meet because he's down to earth. Yeah, he's a funny guy, isn't he? Very, very good. And good luck to him. He's got a good channel. Good luck to him. In fact, I saw him with Simon. He did a live stream, didn't he? With Land of Smiles and Brett, didn't he? Brett, there was 3 of them. So yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. So good. We're all happy. Always look on the bright side. Very kind of you, Jim. Hi, Tulip. It's good to talk. Yeah, it's good to talk, isn't it? Really, it's therapy. So there you go. Right. I always say this. I've got to go, folks. I'm exhausted now. I've been talking for nearly 4 hours. Any last questions? And we'll do another live stream in a couple of hours. and I promise you this time I will broadcast it. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it on Facebook. We'll get into some sort of routine. Maybe we'll do a routine. I'll have to work out when's the best time to do it. Really, I like to try and catch everybody: Australians, Americans. Yeah, we'll do another one in a couple of weeks because this has gone fine. There's like 38 people still watching. That's brilliant, really, for me. So much appreciated. There you go. There you go. One last question. Have you ever been to Onang? Yes, I have, near Krabi. Yes, I've been to Onang a very long time ago. And yeah, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I would go back there again, actually, Onang. Yeah, highly recommended. It was that long ago, I kind of forget. I remember we went around the islands and we were on the boats and a bit of snorkeling and swimming. And I flew down there to Onang, and I would have flown from Bangkok, wouldn't I? Yes, I would. A long time ago. Gosh, maybe 10 years ago. But yeah, it's a really nice place, Onang. Not been to Phuket in a long time. Gosh, I don't know. I haven't been to Phuket in a very, very long time. In the old days, you used to go to Phuket all the time. Karon Beach. Used to go to Karon. And Patong. Is it Patong down there? But again, I haven't been there. I just do Koh Samui. Koh Samui, Bangkok. That's about it, really. Good. All right, folks. Go and get some supper. Yeah. Right, I've been told now, if Stan is telling me to go and get some supper, I've got to go. So, all right, Stan. Right. Folks, thank you so much for watching. And like I said, all take care. Watch out for one another. And yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks for the support. 85 thumbs up. Marvelous. I love you all. You're all fantastic. And oh, hang on. So it's Bangkok Diaries, Thailand. Okay, apologies for that. Okay, that's the Irish guy, is it? Okay, maybe I'm getting confused. Out there. So yeah, good. All right. Folks, thanks so much. All take care. If you're in UK, have a nice Saturday evening and much love. We'll catch you all later. Now I need to figure out, how do I end this live stream? It's been so long. How do you end a live stream? I think we're here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, stay healthy. Thanks, Berties. Right, see you later. Love, peace. Jim Andrews, we're out of here. Is that it? That's it.